There we go. Just a moment, let me make sure everything here is set up. Perfect. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Overanalyst channel. My name is Brady, and I'll be your host for the next 3 hours of Psychonauts. This is our first time doing a full stream of just Psychonauts, so hopefully we'll be able to make quite a bit of progress today. Now, if you'll recall, last time around, which was just yesterday, as I'm filling a weekend's worth of vacant space over on the Overanalyst's network schedule, we completed all of our instructors' mental worlds, learning a projectile attack from Sasha, and a wonderful mobility upgrade in the form of our levitation ball from Mia in the process. This means we have effectively completed Act 1, or... yeah, I guess I should say Act 1 of the game. We've got one last thing to do before we'll enact a bit of a world state change, and that is, of course, to head back to the brain tumbler in Sasha's lab and complete the stage finally. We can, make our way to the top of the strange meat tower and hopefully rescue Dogen from Dr. Lobato, who appears to have stolen his brain in real life, as we found him trundling up out of the lake, completely mindless. Now, real quick, before we carry on, I do want to see if we can't make our way up, up to the top of the, doghouse. Because I just now noticed that there's collectibles up there. See the cards and all? Yeah. No! Oh no, we're done for. Yep. That's alright, though. I don't think we take any damage as long as we're not, from that, anyway, as long as we're not in a mental world. Yeah, we're good. And, as you can see there, we do have a new, ability we can go collect from Agent Cruller. I forget what this one is. It's one of two fairly useful, mental abilities. I know that much. Hey, Spanners, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And I do hope your connection works out for you today. Oh, goodness. I was about to say. The issue isn't with our height, our verticality. The issue is with actually the collision detection on that awning. It's a little weird, and yeah, some jumps and some surfaces in Psychonauts are just a little iffy. But it's certainly not a big deal when it comes to progressing through the game. Just for collecting some of these optional bits and bobs, that's all. Come on. Come on, almost there. Maybe we could just, like, bounce directly on top of the boathouse. Not like that, not like that. Maybe we can jump over there and then... ah! No. Okay. Bright idea, poor execution. No. Oh, shoot. It's okay, we'll get it. I think we may have to, like, jump and levitate over there. Spinner says, gotta love a collectathon. Scrimbo, plimbo, my ass. Yeah, no. It's not a major collectathon, really. In fact, you can play through the game without ever gathering like 90% of these little collectibles, and you will have no negative impact on your gameplay whatsoever. They're really just here to give the hub world a bit more personality, I guess? Okay, maybe we can't connect with that. Maybe we have to wait until we can reach the bathysphere over there, and then work our way across from that side of the awning. Alright. That's fair. We'll get over there before too long, just you wait. Let's just back this up. Notice that the bottom of the canoe, thanks to some clipping issues, is apparently constantly flooding. Now that's one area where I will say this game's representation of summer camps is completely accurate. Maybe the water isn't seeping up through the base of the of the canoe or kayak, but it does, from waves and the like, just get sloshed around in there. Which makes a canoe or kayak a very soggy, uncomfortable place to be, unless you're being guided by an expert pilot.
Whoa! Elton, I hope you're not waiting for me. Oh, jeez, sorry. Carry on, Sailor.
Like I said, there's a lot of little character moments and vignettes you can only witness if you manage to be in the right place at the right time. All of these characters have, as I said, little story arcs that play out over the course of the game, and most of them we're not even going to see because they're only available for a very short period of time, only if you happen to find the camper or the campers involved, and they don't give you anything that impacts progression. Spanner says we don't really have summer camps here, but yeah, canoes get wet, all part of the fun if you ask me. If you're prepared for that, yes, absolutely. Oh, and I know summer camp is like a weird, distinctly American thing, I've heard.
Those guys just left all their stuff out here. Wonder what happened.
I mean, trust me, you are not missing out on anything at all, but it's a very interesting little cultural phenomenon, I think. So Clem and Crystal are up on top of the lodge. That can't possibly end well. Let's see if... well, hold on. First things first, let's see if we can't collect that card that was on top of the bulletin board with our levitation ball, which gets some friggin' momentum, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. We now have almost all of the abilities we'll need to interact with anything in the overworld. So we can collect some scavenger hunt items while we're out here. Don't think we have everything we'll need, but almost everything. We can certainly get the scavenger hunt item inside the lodge. There's one, I think, up in the rafters. So all we have to do, first things first, is go see the campers on top of the lodge. Oh, and you know what? We've almost got enough arrowheads, well, almost in the sense that the dowsing rod can get us 20 or 50 at a time, to buy our Cobweb Duster.
This is it.
Yep.
I'm so happy, Clem.
Me too, Crystal.
It's going to be great, isn't it?
Super great.
We're going to be so powerful, aren't we?
More powerful than you can imagine.
I can't wait.
What are you guys doing up here?
Oh, hey, Raz!
Didn't see you there.
We're just looking at the sunset.
Shh. Just wait until he leaves.
The sunset's beautiful, isn't it?
It will be more beautiful afterwards.
When we've done what we're going to do.
Yes. When we finish the project.
Yeah,
People down there
so
look like ants, don't they?
if I'm correct,
They are ants, Crystal.
their plan is to, like, kill themselves to transcend their physicality and become, like, insanely powerful, vengeful psychic entities.
They will all...
Like I said, they're dark. They're really, really dark for what appear to be
Nils down there
really
glowing?
standard
Whoa, that's weird.
Oh, man.
comic relief.
I've got to tell Elka.
What's the point?
I guess soon there won't be much point to any of this.
Spanner
will
says, I
there?
got that new PC up and running. Probably gonna get a new headset tomorrow since Amazon Prime is having discounts. Oh, nice. MGBA keeps crashing though, I gotta work on that. I'm glad your PC is working properly, at least for the most part, man. Congratulations. I've seen it, it's a really cool rig. Alright. Now that we've, I think, technically concluded Crystal and Clem's questline, or narrative storyline, let's, before we head into the lodge, whip out our dowsing rod and see if we can't collect enough arrowheads to buy that Cobweb Duster. Oh, there's a deposit of them somewhere around here. Yep, there we go. Nice. Remember, we just need 800. But we are going to be digging up a little more so that we can change the color of our psi energy.
I'm not picking up anything.
Because
Must
I'm
not be any deep
really
arrows
vain, you see.
nearby. Oh,
Can you say something?
Yes, hello?
Oh, God damn it! Finally.
Hey, Seth, how are you doing?
You know, pissed off, tired. Like I need another weekend.
Oh, I know that feeling. You've been struggling with your PC all day, right?
Yes, all day today and half a day yesterday.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just hell. Breeding PCs.
Spanner says if I can't make MGBA work, I'll just install Visual Boy Advance. Is that another emulator, I take it? Oh, look, we can douse while running on the levitation ball. My dreams have been fulfilled. So, Sev, since you've already seen Potato's playthrough, that means, you've seen probably the most unexpected stage in the game, the one that takes place in the lake.
Yeah,
I'm not picking up
yeah,
anything.
that one was like,
Must not be
what?
any deep arrows.
Oh, we're coming up on something really fun for those of you who are not aware of Psychonauts or its general stage progression and
I don't
design.
care how long you two have been partners. James is my boyfriend now. Do you know what that means?
Well, he wears his good parade chaps a lot more.
Where are the arrowhead deposits? Come on. Oh, we might have to go to the wilderness for some. That's the one area of the camp we haven't been before. Hold on, folks, let me show you. Hey, Schnaufy, good evening. How's it going, man?
Schnaufy.
How are the Cyber Shadow speedruns treating you? So I want to say the wilderness is down here and to the right. It's marked by a campfire. The campfire specifically from the opening of the game. Yep. The reception area, my bad. Spanish says, yep, it's another GBA one, can't be... Yeah, I got you. Like, crashes can suck. Schnuffy says, kicking my ass. Oh, that's how speedruns are, man. Like, you're gonna reach a point, though, apparently, I would not know because I'm not a speedrunner, where, like, muscle memory is developed and you're able to just do the whole thing on autopilot, more or less, until you get to tricky sections where you're trying to, you know, improve your time.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can appreciate... Oh, hold on, look at these. Bob Zanato, Compton Boole. Are these all previous Psycho Masters? Cassiopeia. Auto Mentalis. Lucretia Mux.
Now I have to install absolutely everything. So even Dark Souls 2 and OBS and set up all of my screens again because OBS doesn't save anything in the cloud.
Oh, good. Of course.
So,
Schnaufy says,
yeah.
but I got a new personal best. Of course offline and no one
Ooh.
saw it. Congratulations, though. I'm sure, did you take a screenshot or anything like that? It says some parts are already on autopilot. Good. You'll get there. Hey, Invader Dre, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, Spanners, I would not know how muscle memory even works. That is not my thing. So, hold on, couple things. I've never noticed this before. All of these seats are engraved with, or have the profiles of previous Psycho Masters etched into them. We can see here, one of them was a Viking apparently, Helmet Fullbeard. Love that. Bob Zanato over here, I'm pretty sure that was one of Lily's ancestors. And the one here without a name appears to be Ford Cruller, right? A much younger looking Cruller. Yeah. Yeah, his portrait appeared very conveniently in the lower left-hand corner. Spinner says I stepped outside for like a second and a bug went in my ear. Oh, yikes, man.
Oh.
We've got lots of insects around here this time of year as well. I hate it.
I'm fine with that. I mean, Pop eats everything.
Ah, right. There we go, we can light the campfire. Which does nothing. Okay.
Yay, for nothing.
Time to douse.
I am still trying this whole positivity thing.
You'll get there. Positivity sucks. Vader Droid says, yeah, I've been good, been really busy with ARC and a new book series. Oh, nice. Schnaufi says, so how are you guys? Hope you had a nice weekend so far. Seth's still on PC issues, I've read in Discord. Things are better now, right, Seth? Not perfect, but better.
Yeah, and now everything is working, but now I need to install absolutely everything, because in my attempt to troubleshoot, I wiped both of my disks. So yeah.
So will you still have your Dark Souls 2 data, or...?
I think so. If it's on Steam, saved in the cloud, it should be. I'm gonna check it anyways. But...
Spanner says, honestly, should just invest in a beekeeping suit. Good idea! I may do that as well. For I hate the insects. Schnaufi says, oof, that sucks. Yeah, Seth has had a rough technology month, right?
Yeah, month, year.
Oh no, is giant hairless bear.
Oh no.
Cannot lurk forever, bear. Oh no, it lit us on fire! Contact damage! Aye!
Hey, yesterday I went for a photo shoot, so at least that was nice.
Oh, nice.
We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
Okay, so maybe pyrokinesis is not the best way to deal with these suckers. Killed it, though. Oh, only to be ignited by the corpse. That's great. Alright.
Oh, wait, maybe I...
Here we have...
Half my games.
Ranger Kruller's home, I suppose. Where he wanders off to if he can't make it back to the sanctuary. You've got your stuff?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't even have to reinstall my games because I had them installed on a disk that I didn't wipe.
Oh, that's wonderful, Seth.
Yay for not wiping.
Just eager to play. Sir?
Yeah, I know how
learn,
that
sir.
sounds, but I'm gonna stick with it. I'm too happy to care.
Yes, sir.
Develop a skill
Yes, sir.
to become part of a noble team.
Yes.
Yes, to become
Yes.
a janitor.
No.
Oh, Seth, you missed us making it to, but not beating, the final boss of Mega Man 04 yesterday.
The brainy jub goes on
Nice.
upstairs.
You're on a
That's
2-minute
still
timer. The boss is invulnerable 90% of the time, and has attacks that between me and 2 people in chat who've played the game before, we could not figure out how to dodge.
Wow, that sounds poopy.
Yeah, which is a shame, because visually it's amazing.
Yeah. Be right back.
Alrighty. So, we can just talk to Ranger, or I guess now Janitor Kruller there for a little bit of flavor. There doesn't seem to be anything else in or around the shack. Right now, anyway, I guess. Let's be careful of those hornets' nests. Oh, you can see the lodge from here. That's a cool little touch. Okay, y'all, give me just a minute. Wait. We're going to need more... Many more arrowheads. Okay. We're getting something over here. There we go. How many we got? 40, I think. Nice. Or no, maybe just 20. You know money is not a problem when you keep forgetting how much you
I'm
have.
not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Okay, so it's gonna be near this rock. Oh! There's a scavenger hunt item, the egg there. There we go! No, not quite. Oh, got it! There we go. We just need a few more to afford our Cobweb Duster, and then another is it 300 and change for the Psi Energy Colorizer? And again, this area, super cool, totally optional. We never have to come here. Oh, we got one of our scavenger hunt items, though. The pipe. Just lay it out here. As a reward for exploration, I guess.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I need a beer. 2 beers, 3 beers, all the beers.
Pace yourself, you want some left over in case there are any further difficulties.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I have 3 beers and I'm wondering if that's enough.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Schnalfy says 11 beers to go, please. Oh, yikes. Holy shit! We just found over 100 arrowheads in one disbursement.
Yay, arrowheads.
This will allow us to build the cobweb, or buy the cobweb duster. Fortunately, there's not crafting in this game. You remember that really brief period, it was maybe 3 years or so, Seth, in the mid-20-teens, where every single game had to have a crafting system?
Oh yeah.
Or some kind of survival element, either or? Now, was that almost entirely due to Minecraft, or what do you think was the determinant of that weird little
I'm not sure
trend?
if it was Minecraft, but the games like Terraria and Minecraft were quite popular then. Could be.
Schnalfy says, I guess I haven't had a single beer this year. Oh, wow.
Ah.
Right on, man. Well, at least I hope that's a good thing? Or a bearable thing?
Are you happy about your choices?
Oh, wait, it must be below us. That's it. Ah! Giant! Hairless bear!
Hairless bear.
Okay, we've trained for this. There we go, yeah, 3 bolts of psychic energy and it's dead. Hold on, it was over. No, stop grinding on the rail, Raz. Oh, he, like, automatically affixes to it if he's near the rail. That's actually kind of handy for those sections where we might have to jump on rails over gaps. Or jump from one rail to another, like this. Schnalfy says, yeah, but in summer a cold beer could really be nice. Mostly I just don't remember when getting groceries. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, 1 cold beer is quite nice, but then you want to.
There was another... Yep, another disbursement of them down here. Oh, baby, we might have enough for this and the Psi Energy Colorizer. I just want, like, a really deep purple levitation orb, okay? That's all I need. I'm a simple man. Ah! Egg! Egg! Okay, that's alright. We can get egg by non-standard means.
Yay, egg!
Egg! Okay. How many scavenger hunt items are there in this area? Let's have a look-see. Oh, 4 of them. Golly gee. Well, might as well get the others then, eh?
Here, birdie.
Ah, or wait. No. Let's go turn our stuff in with Cruller first. That way we can get all the goodies. And get stuck on a tree, apparently. Fortunately, there wasn't a
Yay,
message nearby
tree.
reading Fatty.
Patty!
Otherwise, I would have been slightly disappointed.
Just slightly.
The Dark Souls 2 message community is very strange, isn't it, Seth?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta wonder what they have on their mind when they have the time to write fatty, like I just can't be bothered.
Fatty and so many things about butts.
Butt and use tongue.
Yeah. I mean, as I'm sure you're aware, like, the messages in Dark Souls are, like, kind of cobbled together from different elements. Like, you can't write anything original, you have to use certain phrases and elements that are already pre-generated. That way you can't, like, tell other players, hey, here's exactly what to do for this boss, right?
Right,
so you
or
could say...
actually swear at each other or stuff like that.
It's Dark Souls, I doubt they care about that.
Yeah.
A lot of it... Oh, hold on, there's the teddy bear. It's above this terrible band... Oh no, it's a voodoo doll, never mind. No, those are the same thing.
Kitty!
Dogen and a couple others are here, though, just checking out the TV.
Yes, hacky sack.
Oh no! They're all brainless!
Hi, Raz.
Vernon, you're okay!
Yeah, we're great. Me and my pals Kitty and Frankie are just hanging out telling stories and watching the boob tube.
Fucking damn it.
What?
Look at them!
I might have
It
lost
did
my,
seem kind of weird when they let me get
Oh,
this
no.
close to them. And then they didn't mind when I talked all through the show. Kitty even agreed to go on a
Maybe
date with
not.
me, more or less. We're gonna play hacky sack.
Keep an eye on them, Vernon. I'm gonna go figure out what's causing this.
Roger that, Raz. Did you ladies know one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War was fought on the shore of this very...
Hold on, let's, Oh, yeah, Dogen's also here.
Yeah.
Yay, Dogen!
You rest here while I find
Now he
the
says
place.
that reminds me of Abe's Odyssey.
Yup, it's true. It happened
Not
back
played
when
Abe's
I was
Odyssey, but I'll
still
believe it. Hold on, let's give them some more quality entertainment to partake in while we go rescue their brains.
Yay,
and
quality.
they were cold and
Yeah, that'll do.
of Dracula. Boo. I'm kidding. They were just terrified of getting shot.
So very witty!
Okay.
Anything new with
Take a... Whoa, that's my last
Chef Cruller, let's get our Cobweb Duster.
Someone's mind with
take it.
You could... Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
And yes, we can afford the colorizer.
Color some of your...
Nice, nice, nice.
Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
That's
Oh
it for
my
now.
god, Poppy's butt was on the control button and I thought I was going crazy.
Ah.
Wait.
So to colorize our energy, we need to talk to Agent Cruller using the bacon.
Hey, looks like you're ready to take on a new psychic power. Ready to
Yes,
come back
I
and
have
get
it.
your new...
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
No.
Alright.
Let's change the color
Can I
of our
change the
psychic
color?
energy.
Like say...
Oh, look at all these choices. Now, I quite like the, pure translucent misty white, but I'm also just such a fan of, the kind of purplish and magenta.
Okay.
Let's go to that.
Now,
Crawler? Alright. Go get more airheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
Yeah, have a look at this. This was worth all of the arrowheads. Okay, friends, now all we have to do is track down at least a couple more scavenger hunt items, and we should instantly get a few psychic ranks. That'll be nice and helpful when it comes to our upgrades. Let's see. Are there any... There's one more on the campground? Well, hold on then. Let's see, let's see. Ah, perhaps it's up there. Or no, we've been up there before, right? Stuffy says, oh, end of June is maybe the Steam Summer Sale? Ooh, I do not know, but that sounds about right. I'm sure there's gonna be loads of great stuff on sale. As you can see, we can completely sidestep the acrobatics courses now that we have Levitation Ball. Just the best upgrade in the entire game. It's a little floaty, as one may expect, but it still feels really nice. Then again, I liked the Mako from Mass Effect, so I'm probably not the best person to speak to actual game feel. Wait a minute, maybe atop the sign? No, we've already been here, right? Okay. What if we... No. Alright. We can always come back for these later. Oop, hold on. I've got my setup all mixed up. We want to do this, and then this. There we go. Now let's have a look-see. Just see if there's anything else we potentially could have missed on the way. Now, if he says it's not official, but it seems like, from what I've read, I reactivated my Steam account just this year. Haven't used it for 10 years. Oh, wow. Have you been using, like, Epic or GOG instead, by chance? Okay, well, it looks like if... Well, no, there is a second scavenger hunt item around here, but we ain't gonna find it yet, so... Back to the wilderness, really quickly. Woo, man, the momentum you can build up. That is intense. I love it. Stuffy says only console. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, well, I'm much the same. I don't really use my Steam account for too much. Once in a while, I'll find something that you can only play on PC, and then I'll bust it out. Okay. Now let's go get our other goodies. Down here. Oh, I hear Psychic Bear. Can we make it to the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do we get anything by lighting this fire? Or any of the fires at all, for that matter. It doesn't appear so. Probably something at the top of this tree, right? Oh, no, we want to jump. Well, that'll help us reach the lowest branch anyway. Yeah, there we go. Yep, there we go. Got a dinosaur bone, just hanging out up in a tree. Okay, fine. Oh, but we've got more cards over here. Yes, quite a few more. Oh no, that's a Psy challenge marker, in fact. This is an instant rank up. Oh, and we get a palm bomb, so our slam attack upgrade at rank 35. That's nice. Yeah, we're starting to reach the point where we'll receive totally new powers less and less frequently, but we'll instead earn a variety of useful upgrades to powers we've already unlocked. And trust me, quite a handful of them are quite useful. Is our palm bomb also colorized? No, it is not. Just checking, there's a handful of Psy powers that are. It's not just the levitation ball. Hopefully, in Psychonauts 2, we'll be able to fully customize the color of our aura however we like. Because I'm a huge fan of vanity items and modifications in games, you see. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just one card up there. We probably don't need that. Up there, though, that's where the mine with the Psychic Bear in it leads out. Might be something up there. Ah, well, we've got a card. Oof. Actually, hold on, sorry, we're gonna change up our moveset just one more time. Oh yeah, the color of the side power menu also changes, should we decide to colorize our aura. Okay. There's one more scavenger hunt item somewhere in this place. And I am determined to find it before we carry on. Or at least give it the old college try. Maybe it's not in this area? Maybe closer to the entrance, or the area from which we entered. This region, I should say. Yeah, what about here? We've not explored this area at all. Oh, that hornet's nest, maybe, or just bee's nest. I think it's just, like, standard honeybees, but... we may need to gather that? Let's, bust out the old scavenger hunt list and see. Yeah, and this will get us to 8. Golden acorn, diver's helmet, glass eye, gold doubloon, turkey sandwich, pirate scope, miner's skull, and a fertility idol. Well, it doesn't seem like the hornets can help us with... or bees, sorry, can help us with any of those. But let's go see what interacting with them can do anyway. Oh no. Well, fortunately we've got just the cure for this. Oh, there we go. It did contain one of the items we needed. Oh, the fertility idol was inside the bee's nest. Alright, sure. I'll take it. So now we have to go see Ranger Crawler in order to get our ranks. So that would mean talking to Ford near the cabins, I believe. Well, we can do that. Oh, and while we're at it, we can get, I think it was the acorn that was frozen in that, like, abandoned refrigerator deep in the cave in the first area near the cabins. We are ticking items off of our collection checklist very, very quickly. Oh, and with the Cobweb Duster, of course, we can go back through and complete some earlier mental worlds, but we're gonna wait a little while to do that. How many scavenger hunt items are in this region, by the way? Oh, just the one. Okay, that'll be nice and easy then. Oh, I've never seen this before. Lily's, like, trying to listen in on Coach Oleander's transmissions. Or sleep talk, I suppose. We'll go talk to her in a minute, but first things first, we've got a goodie to uncover. Can we bound our way all the way up? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay, so just thaw it. Oh no, that's the sandwich. Never mind. Yep, the totally frozen, dry-looking turkey sandwich. Oh, you know that's gonna taste so good. Not freezer burned at all. Okay. So now that we've got that, let's go report to Ranger Crawler and get probably enough ranks, or no, definitely enough ranks to unlock that Palm Bomb upgrade. He is still hanging around here, isn't he? No? He's not? Near the GPC, then. Maybe. I know he's in character as Janitor Crawler in at the welcoming area. So it's gotta be the GPC. We're getting there, y'all. Just a minute. Okay. And away we go. We might also be able to gather a couple scavenger hunt items here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there's 4 of them here. Jesus. Fully a 1/4 of the items are located here. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, we've been here before. This is just where that little log slide spit us out.
You know, Chloe, for a chick whose face I can't see because she's always wearing a helmet, you're pretty cute.
I'm not human, Earth primate.
But you are the girl model of whatever it is you are, right?
Affirmative.
At this point, that's totally close enough.
Man, what smells like butt? Oh, hey, Nils. How about you and your butt and its odor take a hike before I puke?
But
It'd be a real shame if you had to leave your butt here because it was anchored to my foot. Now bathe it! Hi, Chloe. How's it, I mean...
This is another character interaction I've never seen.
Stuff.
Bobby, we need to work on you a little.
Alright, here he is. Here's the man.
I can levitate. Want to see my merit badge?
That's great. You can just float up on out of this forest then. Because the forest, it's off limits. Now get.
Hey, check it out. I'm halfway done with the scavenger hunt.
Holy smokes, look at that. Well then, here's the first half of your reward.
Alright, so we unlock the Palm Mega Bomb. After we start one, we can hammer the square button rapidly in order to greatly increase our damage, and I want to say also the radius of our attack.
Finish that list. Get.
We're now ranked 36. Nice, let's try this out. Nice, nice. That will actually be quite useful in some of the later worlds, believe you me. Combat can get a little tricky once or twice in good old Psychonauts. Okay, so if you recall, there was a squirrel. I think the squirrel had the golden acorn somewhere around here. And there was also... Hold on. The problem of the, of that skull being, like, wedged into a spout of water, like a geyser. So, we're gonna have to deal with that as well, if we can. Let's have a look-see. We should, yeah, come across the skull first. So what can we do? Well... No, that won't do it. Can we remove it by force?
Nope. Still won't budge. Nope. Still nope. Still nope. Nope. Still won't
Okay, so we're going to have to do something
Nope.
special. Or plug up this other geyser somehow. But is there anything we can toss around here? I'm not seeing it. There's the squirrel. I wonder if we can attack it with any of our moves, though, if any of them would connect. No? Oh! Wait a minute. I know what we need to do to get the acorn. We actually do have to use a power we haven't unlocked yet. This other, though... Well, I've got no idea. Wait, are there trash cans or anything like that near the GPC? Might be able to throw one of them all the way around here. Thought I might have seen some trash cans when we were here earlier. Yep. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tedious, y'all. Bear with me. But... what we want to do is just slowly cast the trash can around back. While also hoping and praying that this will work. And we don't damage or destroy the trash can along the way. I mean, that guide that appears shows us very clearly where it's going to land, so that's nice. Okay, that's nice. We've got some air. Little verticality is going to help us avoid destroying the trash can. Oof. Oh, yikes. Well, I said it's going to help us, but who knows? Can we make it? Nice! We can! Okay, so now just throw it over there. We're almost there, you guys. Almost there. Again, these are all things I have never done in either of my other playthroughs. I usually get around half of the scavenger hunt items just incidentally, but I've never gone out of my way to track down all 16 of them. We're going to do just that during this playthrough, though. Oh boy. We're going to have to shoot it right between the trees. Oh, that makes me nervous. Nice, nice. Does that do the trick?
Nope. Still
No, it doesn't. Okay. How tricky. Well, we may need to come back later then, dang it all. Alright. We could still do a little bit of exploration. That never hurt anybody. Let's see. Well, is there anything else I really wanted to explore here, or should we just go see Ford? I think it might be time to just go see Ford and get our new goodies. Where's his access tunnel here? Is it on this side of the log bridge or the other? Oh, here we can find the small child and Mikhail torturing one of the bullies. Oh dear.
I don't know. Could you put him in that deadly Nelson you were talking about?
Could. On such tiny opponent, all blood might drain out ear holes.
Ah! Shut up, Benny.
On other hand, blood from constricted trunk could rush to tongue.
And?
Tongue swells, pops. Most blood drains back down throat.
Interesting.
Less mess that way. Mouth stuffed with giant tongue can't scream. So quieter.
Ah! Shut up, Benny. You have something less drastic?
Could use half Deadly Nelson.
What's that?
Like Deadly Nelson, but less dying.
How much less?
Half.
What happens the other half of the time?
Opponent leaves. Spends the rest of short life praying for death.
Hey! Can you hear me down there? Maloof?
Shut up, Benny.
Seriously, Maloof. I apologize. Call off your goon, and I'll never bother you again. Ever!
The thing is, Benny, you're never gonna bother me again either way. So you're gonna have to offer something a lot better than that.
Like what?
Any ideas, Mikhail?
Know anything about giant hairless bear?
No.
Out of ideas. Preparing Nelson.
Well, wait. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I did see something like that. Give me a minute to think.
You ready to talk, Benny?
Hold on. It'll come to me.
As I said, most of our fellow campers have interesting and distinct personalities, and they're all mostly horrible.
Where would you like?
Okay. To the sanctuary!
Yes, no.
Ho! And then we can finally get round to Sasha's lab in order to complete the Brain Tumbler stage, which, as I said, has like maybe 5 minutes worth of work
and
left.
mental agility. I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility.
This is how we get the acorn. It's also pretty cool. Used almost exclusively for puzzle solving, but I'm pretty sure you can also use it to sneak around enemies if you don't want to fight them for whatever reason. You can still see Raz due by his outline and also the gigantic,
Oh no, you're out
glowing
of
aura of his
No,
goggles.
I'm not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you lose. Go get him.
Alright, we can do this.
Don't let him. Hey, where'd he go?
We can move about as normal while invisible,
Unrelated topic. Did you
but there's
know
only
that
a
you can
limited
well
duration
done.
we can
That's
use.
the
Or, sorry,
power
there is
of
only a limited
invisibility.
duration of the
I think I've
ability,
heard
so we can
teachers
only
like
continuously
Ken, but
cast
this
invisibility
is
for a few
silent but
seconds.
deadly.
So we've got to go invisible, move quickly, and make sure we're in an ideal position once we've exhausted the charge. See, it's about... oh... maybe 10 seconds or something like that? Okay, let's head back to the GPC, grab our acorn, and then head back down into Sasha's lab. Okay, let's try this again. Now, there's a handful of side powers we won't earn from getting new ranks or undergoing lessons with our instructors. Yes, there's a handful, 3 I want to say, that we can only acquire from other mental worlds, like just finding them. They're all but one, or in fact I think all mandatory for progress, though. And we'll be getting our first one in the very next brand new mental world we access. There we go. It's a hard-fought victory over a small woodland creature. Now we can make our way inside Sasha's lab. The secret door to which remains open the entire rest of the game. Okay. Brain Tumbler time.
Okay, I'm a certified levitator now. Ready to roll.
I've been running some tests. It seems that the sensitive circuitry of the Brain Tumbler is picking up too much psychic interference to be safe. The thoughts of some other entity are interlacing with yours at a dangerous level, which explains many of the strange things you've seen. I must call off the experiments until we know more.
Sasha, there's no time. I think my vision about Dogen came true. I'm worried it's gonna happen to the others if we don't get to the bottom of this quick.
But we don't know where the foreign projections are coming from yet.
Is there a faster way to find out than sending me in there to investigate?
Okay, so it's unsafe, but we're doing this anyway. Screw it. And yeah, we're told at last that the Brain Tumbler is being interfered with by somebody else, and some of their mental world is bleeding into what would otherwise be a more or less clean projection of Raz's. So combine that with the fact that this is experimental technology, and you can see why Raz's mental world isn't very heavily themed around him. Or, in fact, outside of that opening area at the caravan, it's not themed around him at all. Okay, back in we go. And, again, all we have to do is use our levitation to ride the meat drafts, oh yes, the meat drafts, up to the tower to save Dogen. But first things first. Ouch. Let's see about cleaning up some of those mental cobwebs, of which there are 5. Oh, here they come. Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure, either by default or maybe as an upgrade, we'll be able to ricochet our shots off of certain enemies and into others. We can, like, chain the shots, which will be quite helpful later on. Okay, so Cobweb Dusting. Very simple. All you do is equip the Cobweb Duster and go interact with the cobweb itself. And you can still use most of your powers while the duster is equipped, so no worries about having to put it away and break it back out again over and over. Oh, I hear an inner demon somewhere. Oh, with the army of sensors coming after us, of course. Nothing we can't handle, though. And remember, we now have a maximum ammo capacity of 35, thanks to a collectible we acquired, I want to say in Mia's world? Yeah, just behind her, her stage. Are there any other easily accessible cobwebs here? I'm not sure I've seen any. Okay, yeah, so the Super Palm, or the Palm Mega Bomb is actually really helpful. Even this early on. Here we go. There's one. Trust me, these babies can be worth their weight in gold back at Ford's lab. And we want the mental landscape to be nice and clean, right? Oh, there's one of those updrafts I was talking about, the meat winds. We can't ride these meat winds, I don't believe, however. Okay. To the end, then, just gathering anything we see along the way. There's also a handful of figments we've missed, but I want to say we'll collect a fair few of them just as we travel up the tower, or around, up and around the perimeter of the tower, to be perfectly accurate. Oh, wait, there's a figment. One of these... Oh yeah, the little chicken figments that are exceedingly difficult to collect since they constantly phase in and out of the, Hold on, there's one. Phase in and out of the world. And, oh, right, the bathtub. The bathtub that other campers mentioned having nightmares of. It's here. Hold on, Okay, is that everything? The oblongata. Keep that in mind. Oh, right. This is some particularly putrescent meat that we can beat the meat, if you will, to generate an updraft that we can ride with our levitation orb. Those are the meat winds of which I spoke. Got another cobweb. We'll collect that one. Is there maybe one more somewhere around the tower? That would give us a full set. Oh, some baggage. How on earth did we miss you? And we have our primal memories. We'll check those out in a bit. I saw... There's the brain figment I saw earlier. Spanish says, I'm right on... Alright, I'm back. Did I miss the milk? No. That's, we might not even get there today. That's 2 stages away. Where was the brain? It just dove into the floor. These are the trickiest figments to get. Those that constantly weave in and out of the navigable geometry of the stages. We got it, though. Now all we have to do is make our way to the top of the tower using the meat winch. Hold on. I see a figment. Oh, damn it! That was the brain that dove down. There were two of them. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. That got it. How many figments do we have left, pray tell? Just one, and I think it's directly above the big lump of rotten meat up here. And, why, yes, it is. It's also a flying brain. Welcome back, Seth.
Gotta love it when I'm talking to myself for half an hour and just notice. And I only noticed because I said that I'm gonna take Beppo for a walk and you didn't say anything, and then I was like, that's weird, usually you say something.
Remember?
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Yes, so this is Lobato's actual scheme. He's getting the psychic children to sneeze their brains out.
Here's a tissue.
But why? We must ask.
Feel better, my dear lad.
TV?
Of course, right here. And this bad tooth, we'll just drop it in the old garbage chute. Now don't choose solid foods for 6 hours.
Lily.
Spanner says, oh, that is icky. Yep, but you'll see why. The brains were taken for a very specific reason.
TV.
We have to dive down after Dogen's brain. So, into the chute. And you'll see we come out at quite the unexpected place. It's a little cell made entirely out of blueprints. A blueprint, or blueprints for what, you may ask? Well, tanks. Psychic tanks, controlled by the brains of, well, young psychically sensitive people. And things are about to get trippy. Because it's time for the Brain Tumbler boss fight. We're going to have to fight a blueprint, so a schematic of this tank, in a world created entirely out of blueprints. God, it's gorgeous. So we can't damage the brain tank by default. It is going to be using a psi power confusion on us, though. That'll disrupt our controls and do all sorts of nasty things. We want to wait for it to rear up, and then we can blast its undercarriage. Oh no, 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 we've been confused.
Confusion. Grenade.
Yikes. That music in the background, we've heard that somewhere before, haven't we? There we go.
I am so smart. Soft gelatinous underbelly? Here I come.
Now we can just wail on it. And repeat. Confusion grenade, right? And now it's going to fire once more. Or no, another grenade. And then we can let loose. For a Psychonauts boss, it's got a respectable amount of health. But 2 more rounds and it should be down. Yeah, we've definitely heard that music before, haven't we? Okay. Just once more after this. Notice all of the mathematical symbols and the like breaking off and evaporating as we damage the tank. We're literally unmaking its like its constituency as a sketch. That is so cute. So it's just throwing confusion grenades more or less non-stop now. But that should do it. End of the fight, right? Why, yes. End of the fight. Except not quite. Phase 2. It's going to be constantly sweeping the area with that laser. Wait a minute. There's a way around the laser, though, isn't there? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We'll take damage, but not enough. And there we are. Prototype brain tank is down. Multi-phase boss fight that required you to use several of your powers? That was pretty good, right? And look at where we are. We're back in Coach Oleander's mind. Which should tell you everything you need to know.
Something unbelievably urgent has come up and I must leave immediately.
I know! You'll never believe—
Hold that thought. In a rush. Official Psychonauts business.
Wait! So is this!
Official Psychonaut, eh?
You forgot your—
We now have our own Psycho Portal, and can enter the minds of people we encounter out in the world, though just specific ones, of course.
I know. It's from Oleander's mind. I think I was in the coach's dream that whole time.
Yep.
Ever since I stepped through the static in the caravan, it felt funny. I knew I wasn't obsessed with meat.
But Maury is. And was stealing psychic brains to arm a fleet of deadly tanks, apparently.
I've got to tell Lily. She's waiting for me down by the boathouse.
Down by the water? Uh-oh. Better hurry.
Spinner says, is that Richard Horvitz? Yes, I believe it is. Yes, sir. Good ear. He'll be returning to voice Raz in the sequel, which we'll get in just a couple months. So excited. Okay, so let's use the Whispering Rocket to get down to the boathouse. By the way, it is now nighttime out around Whispering Rock, meaning many of the bears have been replaced with pyrokinetic mountain lions. So, you know, fun. Let's head to the lake.
It's time to go to the lake.
We'll explore Whispering Rock by night, but just not right now. There's also not many, or in fact any, campers to talk to right now. They're all absent.
Bobby! Uh-oh. Look, I can explain.
Yes, his brain has been stolen as well. As, in fact, have just about everybody's.
Maybe.
Save Raz's and Lily's.
Trace the psychic interference back to Coach Oleander's radio. He's been broadcasting his insane plot all over camp in his sleep.
So he's really kidnapping children and stealing their brains to make weapons.
Yes! Isn't that great?
What? How is that great?
Because this is an honest-to-goodness psychic emergency.
Sasha's not here. He left on some official Psychonauts business.
Mia left a note saying the same thing.
Lily, a deranged man is building an army of psychic death tanks to take over the world. And there's no one who can stop him, except for you and me.
Oh my god! Let's make out!
What?
Sorry, I'm just so excited. Since you showed up, Raz,
Pizza on a lure back there. Keep an eye peeled. TV.
Mad scientists, hideous monsters.
Make out?
How long have I ignored what this camp had to offer?
Stopwatch.
Everything's new to me now, thanks to you. I mean, look at this flower.
You mean like kiss?
How many years have I been coming here, and I've never even noticed a cool flower like this before?
And now we see how Dr. Lobato and Coach Oleander have gotten their hands on all the children.
No, you didn't just hit
They had this thing abduct them.
Lily!
Spinner says, oh good, firebending feline. That's a lot less sickening than brains. They're nasty, though. since they, unlike the bears, can really attack at range.
Let's get him.
I can't. I can't swim.
Well, then use the bathysphere at the end of the dock. Quick, while the flipper prints are still glowing.
Are you coming? I don't know how to drive that thing.
I can't. I have to, check on the other children. Yes. If the brains are out, they'll need supervision. And possibly refrigeration.
Yep, and so until we recover their brains, Agent Cruller is going to keep the rest of the campers down in the observation room for now. And yes, brain collection replaces our scavenger hunt for the back half of the game as our great fetch quest. It's every bit as amazing as it sounds, and Raz has completely unique dialogue for every single brain he finds, which is really, really cool, in my opinion. Okay, now we can make it to the top of the boathouse. Spanners asks, why is Albert Einstein in your brain, though? That is Ford Cruller, former Psycho Master of the entire Psychonauts agency. One of the most respected and, oh god, experienced Psychonauts in the world, but also one who seemingly doesn't leave his sanctuary deep beneath the camp without adopting one of a handful of wonderfully eccentric disguises. Like Dock Master over here. We made our way to the top of the boathouse, but our levitation ball does... And in fact, our collision detection does not like inclines at all. There we go, there's our card. And up here... Top the mast is... Just another card? Is that all there is here? Have we gathered all the scavenger hunt items here? Nope, one more. Ah, I see. Aha, I've never even seen this. Wow. Oh, there's one of the cougars. Or mountain lions, sorry. With the diving helmet. Nice. That's one of the scavenger hunt items I've never found before, believe it or not. Excellent, excellent. You really do miss out a lot in this game if you don't just, go out of your way to explore every nook and cranny of the overworld, which is really well designed in its little platforming challenges and the like. It's just nowhere near as exciting as these beautifully crafted mental worlds, you know what I mean? So, like, this is good, but it feels like a really well-prepared side to an absolutely tantalizing main dish. Okay, let's operate the bathysphere and head down to the bottom of Lake Oblongata, which is gonna be a little tricky for us to navigate, given that, you know, Raz cannot be exposed to the open water lest the hand of Galacho claim him. Fairly certain that's not how you want to operate a bathysphere, but it did the job. It got us down to this giant air bubble. Or mucus bubble, should I say. Spanner says, oh yeah, Neon Abyss updated on the Switch. Bunch of new bosses and rooms and I think items. Still not everything the Steam version has, though. Shame Nintendo has a download issue right now. Yeah, really, but it's cool to hear that the game got an update. I'll have to check it out. It's been a while since I played, and I'm really glad you're enjoying the game. So, welcome to the bottom of Lake Oblongata. There's not a lot down here, save some crawfish, I suppose? Crawfish and clams.
The creature's prints are still glowing.
A handful of arrowheads. And a bunch of this beautiful glowing coral that we have to smash. Remember, it's one of the great tenets of action-adventure games. Nothing beautiful can survive to the end. So this is one of two, I'm inclined to say, stages in the game that you play outside of a mental world, and unlike the second one, this is a lot of fun. The second real-world stage is quite long and tedious and very, very dreary aesthetically. I quite like this one, though.
Okay, cough up the girl and no one gets hurt, fish. Man, it's gonna be hard to find a new place to give you lumps.
And this is one of two non-mental bosses we'll face in the entire game. The hideous, hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata. All we have to do in Phase 1 is crack open those crates of nails while they're attempting to suck us in. Doing so will cause them a little bit of damage. And once they're properly agitated, they'll go on the move and start moving the mucus bubble and forcing us along one of these platforming courses. The first one, as I recall, isn't too bad. But we're constantly going to have marine life raining on our heads. And obviously can't move too far ahead, or the Hand of Galasho gets us. Don't want to get caught in one of the clam's mouths, by the way. Spanish says lungfish are a weird animal. They are, and this thing looks absolutely nothing like one. I love it. You'll notice that each boss in the game gets its own little stylized icon to accompany its health bar, which I think is pretty cool. Alright. Now we continue the fight. Or, no, not yet. Not yet, never mind. This is easily the hardest part of the lungfish fight. You know, the bit where we don't fight the lungfish at all. Generally don't want to use levitation here, save for the glide, if we don't have to. Because even though it would give us some greatly increased mobility, it's also likely to send us bounding out of the safe area accidentally. This looks like an arena. Spammer says, admittedly, I don't think this game is going for realism. You're right, I'm just saying it's amusing that they went for a fairly obscure marine creature. Lungfish are known for their mucus, I believe, so that's accurate at least. I think that's lungfish anyhow. So you'll notice our arena is also very slightly smaller this time. And this was, you'll recall, the thing that we saw as like a phantom in the brain tumbler experiment. As that shadowy demon. Nails come far less frequently here. Which is alright. There's the good stuff. Now just wait for it to start sucking them back in. Oh no, Spencer says I think that's hagfish. Oh, you're right. This thing's just really gross then. Fair dues. Okay, we're gonna have tons of nails this go around. No, Lamprey, get off. Okay. And now we have to retreat once more. We've made it to the halfway point, though. Doing good. I would say these platforming sections are a little long, but then you remember that the lungfish fight is more or less the entirety of the Lake Oblongata stage, and it makes perfect sense. I also love the little visual flair to accompany the fact that certain areas of the lake bed are being drained entirely by this oxygen or mucus bubble. You've got the seaweed or other plants like collapsing in on themselves, not able to support their own weight. Sea life falling, or marine life falling down from above. No, can we make it? Oh, no, we can't. Damn it. That's alright, that's alright. We're good. We're good. Got stuck there. The rapidly switching camera angles in this segment are not your friends, generally speaking. Doing alright, though. Doing pretty damn well. As you can see, there's quite a lot on the bottom of this lake. We've got, like, multiple, like, very sizable shipwrecks, like, full-on merchant or naval vessels. No lamprey, no lamprey. What appears to be an entire, like, 19th century town, or, like, little settlement. A lot of stuff at the bottom of Lake Oblongata.
Finally, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, God. Okay, now I'm gonna rest and not do anything.
There you go, Seth.
I
All
haven't
right.
had time for that. I mean, I still have makeup from yesterday.
Now I think we're just about at the last phase of the fight. Yep, here we go. Now it's going to take the fight to us directly, but we can't fight anything that size. So, what we want to do is get it swinging its lure around when we can trap it in one of the clams. So just... Oh, damn it. Hold on, we're gonna have to position it. Position, position, position. Oh no, we're gonna have to do it during one of its attacks, too, ain't we? The timing is tighter than you would think. Yep, nothing else we do has any real effect.
You can do it!
Well, no, I just forget exactly how. We may just need really tight timing. Or not, because I swear that was it. Yeah, I swear I'm doing something wrong. And as you can see, its attacks, unlike everything else we fought so far, hurt. They hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, and we died. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go! Okay, we've got to get the lure to swing straight into the clam itself, so approaching it from behind is not the best angle. Okay. Or so I thought. I don't remember this being so difficult to pull off. Oh, no, yeah, the clams will snap shut on the lungfish if you get them to engage just a few feet away from the clam. Or from the shell. Come on, come on. So, like, here. There we go. There we go. That's it.
Whoop, whoop.
Poor little thing.
I don't know if you've seen the pictures, but I got a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah, that's Link's Awakening.
In a mucus-lined air bubble beneath a semi-dry lake bed.
Yeah, no, Game Boy Color goes really cheaply.
Has mutated it. Accelerated
Yeah, I
its
mean,
growth,
I got
and
it from
placed an
Manu.
implant
He
in its brain to make
sold
it
it to
do
me.
his evil bidding.
And gave me those
kind?
posters that you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, go inside there and try to smash the implant. Use the psycho portal
From the
I
game
saw
that
you
shall not be
steal from
mentioned.
Sophie's
I'm
lab.
thinking maybe I should put that poster behind me so you can see it every time we stream.
Some big scary monsters?
Oh, monster schmonster. That thing's more afraid of you than you are of it. Now get in there.
So yeah, our first mission as a Psychonaut proper is to use our Psycho Portal to enter the mind of the lungfish, as Coach Oleander and Dr. Lobato have mutated it and greatly increased its mental capabilities. So this is the proper Stage 5, and I love everything about what we're going to see in just a moment. Whatever you think this stage is going to be, friends, if you're not familiar with Psychonauts, I promise you you're wrong. This is amazing, and I love it. This is perhaps the most combat-intensive stage in the game. Remember, the lungfish is much bigger than it was supposed to be. So, in its mind...
Top of the morning to you, ma'am.
And good day to you, Officer Lungfish. How are you today?
Oh, damp and happy, can't complain. And what are you and the wee one up to on this lovely day?
They look so...
Oh, just obeying the law as always. All posted directives followed to the letter.
Ah, good to hear.
They're kind of ugly cute, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, since lungfish are supposed to be much smaller, we're giant in its mind, and this entire stage, Lungfishopolis, is a massive nod to classic Japanese tokusatsu films, like Godzilla, the Ultraman franchise, basically anything that... Yeah, exactly. And so our goal here is to make it to the top of Kochamara Tower, the massive broadcast station that is actually controlling the lungfish. Now, have a look-see here. We are giant, and all of our abilities have been slightly adjusted to reflect this. Our movement is heavier, slightly slower. Many of these buildings can't properly support our weight. We can't actually summon a levitation orb because we're too heavy. Our standard karate chop attack has been replaced with a massive psychic claw in the vein of the bear. Spinner says, guessing sushi isn't too far off right islands. Okay.
Yeah.
And as, why is he Irish? Well, one of the stereotypes in the United States dating back to, like, the early 20th century is that, like, police officers were overwhelmingly Irish because in big cities, that was one of the fields that was most open to Irish immigrants when they were largely marginalized or otherwise persecuted, was law enforcement.
Yeah.
And so the trope of the Irish cop has been, like, really omnipresent in American media for ages.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! The orphanage!
And so, of course, as we just go about doing our thing, we're destroying their entire city. And we are now a kaiju, GOGGALOR.
Hey, GOGGALOR! Down here!
I love this cutscene, have a look.
Excuse me. Were you talking to me?
Ah! Ow! My ears!
I'm sorry.
Ah! Oh my god! Ah!
Are you okay?
He's dead.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Every member of the Resistance is prepared to die, fighting the tyranny of Kochamara.
What's Kochamara?
He's a giant monster like you, GOGGALOR. He brainwashed and enslaved almost everyone in Lungfishopolis.
That stinks. So, hey,
Obviously, Coach Oleander. Kochamara.
Yeah.
The government archives might have some information about your young girlfriend, GOGGALOR.
Yeah, I don't know if she's really my girlfriend. I mean, I think she...
I only meant that she is your friend who was a girl, GOGGALOR. To access the archives, we must first destroy the broadcast tower Kochamara uses to control the
This is like a mix of weird and adorable.
Check. I'll go smash that.
Yes, it is. I'm sure Potato loved this
In order
stage.
to reach the tower, you'll need to pass through that wall of lasers. But you'll never make it through the lasers without our help.
So are you gonna start helping soon?
First, I need you to do something for the Resistance. Punch a hole in that prison and free my comrades.
Yeah, so we've got to destroy this prison so that the lungfish resistance will help us. By the way... Oh yeah, Lungfishopolis is just one gigantic area. No multiple zones here.
Okay.
There we go. This is the first stage where we're going to get a merit badge from the stage itself.
Now, how about getting me past those gates?
Right. We stole the shield power module from Coach Amara.
And here it is.
Operate, but it should work for
It's a giant merit badge. The shield merit badge. Spanner says this is insane. I love it. Oh yeah, me too. It just keeps getting better as we go deeper in, trust me.
Yeah.
Normally, I would be presenting information, or at least my reading on, like, the greater thematic significance of each character and their struggles as we navigate their mental world. But no, this is just an animal that was brainwashed.
Yeah. Brainwashed animal.
So, knocking down the prison and then breaking this laser shield thing, nobody's gonna get mad about that and start shooting at me.
No!
Maybe one guy would.
So we're gonna have to be fighting the Lungfish Navy through the entire stage.
Wait, what Navy?
Meet us at the dam, GOGGALOR, for freedom!
You're about to see the best part of the entire stage, though. The increasingly, passionate, emergency broadcasts highlighting new enemies, released by Coach Amara. Your psychic shield can protect you from damage, and reflect some enemy attacks back at the attacker. You'll be able to maintain a psychic shield forever, and when this part of your mind is exhausted, or you won't be able to, right. So it's on a timer, a bit like our invisibility. Let's go ahead and equip it, and voila! This is also colored, depending on the current color of our levitation ball.
Oh no, nothing. It was the orphanage for dogs. It was the puppy orphanage, everyone.
Oh no, we've already destroyed the orphanage, now we accidentally destroyed the puppy orphanage!
Oh no, not the puppy orphanage! You monster!
Here we go!
The peaceful city of Lungfishopolis is
sorry.
under attack
Yes,
tonight
he is.
by a hideous, gigantic monster the terrified citizens have named GOGGALOR. The Navy has responded quickly and decisively, dispatching its entire tank.
This is one of my
division
favorite
to
stages in the entire
neutralize
game.
Soon, authorities say, everything will return to normal or better. Kidnapping human children is good.
You catch the, what I will generously call a subliminal message there from Coach Oleander. Look at this giant emotional baggage.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. So Coach Amara has released the Navy's tanks to try to stop us, which, well... They, tried. We just... Yeah, we can just step on the tanks. Nice. Spanners asks, why does the Navy have tanks? Well, anything is a boat if you want it to be badly enough.
If it floats.
Let me know, of course, if our audio balance is off, if I'm too quiet, or if the game is. I will do my best to correct.
Or, you know, if you don't want to listen to us, that's also fine.
Maybe we need to start including subliminal messaging in our broadcasts.
Yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that motherfucking like button and hit the bell for notifications. Spinner says tanks will not float, that's just flawed logic. Oh, but have you not heard about the amphibious tanks that I think several countries experimented with during World War II? They were a real thing. Not supremely manageable, but an actual thing that militaries tried to realize.
Nice.
So now, we have to pass through this electrified tunnel and crack open the even larger lungfish prison. Defenses destroyed. Save for the entire armor division posted outside the prison, because everything in Lungfishopolis is fine. Oh, we can pick tanks up, can we?
Whoop whoop.
Oh, I guess I might have to. There's our duffel bag tag. And a massive Zeppelin. Oh, we got another upgrade. Chain Blast. Yes, now we can ricochet our psychic shots off of enemies and other surfaces. Spanner says, that's a boat, not a tank. I refuse to give in to their semantics. Okay. Fair dues. We'll need a purse tag for this. Yep. We'll need our Cobweb Duster right over here. There we go.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Freedom! So, this big monster, is that the best you could do?
We were short on time, and he is good at smashing things.
Doesn't look like much to me. Come on, let's blow this joint.
Hey, you're welcome.
Sorry about him, GOGGALOR. He's been in prison a long time. He's the only pilot the Resistance has, and he has an excellent plan.
That voice actor's doing his very best William Shatner, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Am I streaming to Discord?
Yes, you are.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Alright then, let's slowly trundle our way back out of this courtyard. We'll have to return with the purse tag later if we want to get that sweet, sweet Lungfishophilus concept art. We're going to be taking a lot of hits over the course of this stage just because there's so many enemies that the Navy is constantly going to be throwing at us. Let's rescue the giant duffel bag. You're welcome. I love the skyboxes they developed for Psychonauts as well. It really adds to each stage a sense of identity that the world itself seems to have a completely unique color palette. And that's completely intentional. They put a lot of emphasis on the skyboxes because of one of the leading design questions that Tim Schafer used to, well, expand on the concept for Psychonauts, which we'll talk about in a bit. We will talk about for a bit in the next stage. Oh yeah, now they've got electro trucks trying to zap us. Yep, here we go.
Frank Zappa.
Well, things have gotten a little embarrassing for GOGGALOR.
GOGGALOR on
drugs? Information has strongly linked the previously intimidating monster with common low-life criminals. Earlier tonight, GOGGALOR broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night on the town, popping pills and soliciting inexpensive.
Yeah, this is basically Fox News for fish.
In for one nasty hangover. Our beloved Navy has come up with a high-tech new invention.
Why does that look like a washing machine instead of a cabin?
Nappy children do not harm the brains.
Well, I would neither call it a washing machine nor a cabin.
No, like the cabin of the truck. Yeah, so you've got to be really careful to properly deflect the electrical energy of the trucks, which will just drain your poor little gauge as quick as you like. At least they're giving us plenty of health. Spanners asks, how is GOGGALOR watching these? It probably isn't. It's just for our entertainment. Believe it or not, this is still not as creative as the game gets. This is certainly up there, though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I can't wait for the second one.
Brain blimp. Brain blimp! Oh, neither can I, Seth. It's going to be, or it is currently the project I most look forward to streaming. We can take this to the purse now. Trundle, trundle, trundle. What are you doing right now, Seth, now that you're finally able to relax?
Watching your stream and playing Octopath Traveler a little bit.
Nice, nice. Are you still grinding away, or have things evened out a little bit?
It's a bit better now, yeah. And I found out that they have like four chapters, and I am on chapter 4 with all of them, so yeah.
Almost near the end of the game, then.
Yep.
I assume there's some kind of like final chapter after you complete everybody's story.
I have no idea. Apparently, as far as I've been told, after I play the final chapter of the character that I chose when I started the game, I get like a cinematic and then the game ends.
Huh. Well, alright. That's an interesting premise for a game then, without like a proper myth arc or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, all of the stories from all 8 characters are completely disjointed, so there is literally not a single place where they meet up or something, so...
That reminds me of, what was the name of that RPG, or the translated name, was it Live Alive, or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Where, like, there's 6 or so, it was originally one of the Saga games, or it might have been one of the Saga games as well, where there were, like, a bunch of different protagonists, each of whom had their own story, and while they met, and in some cases worked together, they were largely doing their own thing.
Destruction and terror continue.
Oh, here we go again.
Godless child beast carves a bloody swath through our
So what's the Navy gonna bust out this time?
Our noble, all-volunteer Navy has been surprised only by the senseless lust for mayhem that seeps from the twisted black lump of a heart in this creature, still known only as GOGGALOR. Though it loathes violence in all its forms, the Navy has no choice but to activate its anti-monster turrets, which it guarantees are 100% monster-proof.
Apparently there's supposed to be a thunderstorm tomorrow.
Ooh.
I hope so, but I'm looking at the temperatures, they're not really going much down. And humidity is around 70%.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah.
Speaking of nasty, the anti-monster turret. It is an exceedingly rapid-firing cannon. But goes down in a single swat. Spinner says a supersonic story. Oh yeah, the Sonic Adventure games work kind of like that. But they did have, like, final chapters, each of them.
Oh, which reminds me, Sonic Mania is gonna be free on Thursday on Epic Game Store.
Very nice.
You don't like our plan.
Yeah, so their plan to overthrow Coach Emera is to use the blimp to spread leaflets and build awareness.
Decent but inexpensive printer within a week.
This is not fast enough. Oh, our health. Oh my god, our health. Okay, we're gonna need some health real quick. Sorry, Lungfish, pardon me, excuse me.
Coming through.
Oh, we might just have to take the hits and lose the life. That's fine, given how many goodies we've already collected. How many figments we got? Yeah, almost half of them. Nice. And both of the vaults, I think, should be in the back half of the city. So what we gotta do, since we are so cumbersome now, is make our way atop the blimp and bounce.
Knock it off!
Bounce.
Hey!
Bounce. Spare says, if you want to know whether or not Sonic Mania is worth it, I'm sure there's a review you could watch. Yeah, that's true. Lots of them. People really like Sonic Mania. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, we can't walk along the crane. We can't pull ourselves up to walk along it. We just snap it, so we've got to sidle. Okay. There's the hat box tag. That's a box for a very large hat, then, or a very tall one, I should say. And here it is, right next to the extra life, which we will probably need. Oh, and a cobweb. Handy, handy. Can we see Coach Emera Tower from here? Yes, you can. Right up there. And just as soon as we're done with Psychonauts, fingers crossed, I'll be able to stream Sly for y'all.
Yay! So you managed to fix it?
No. There's no effective solution I can use that would be definite. But I believe the game is part of the PlayStation Now, like, streaming subscription service. So I'm planning on, like, just, if it is available, buying a month subscription to that. And as long as the stream rate is fairly consistent and we don't have any major tech issues, with my internet connection, at least my upload and download speed, we probably shouldn't. I'll stream the 4 games for you guys that way.
Oh yeah, that sounds
Spanner says, hint, hint. Oh, you reviewed Sonic Mania, have you? Right on. Might want to check that out then, Seth. Oh, there's the Navy. We, removed one turret from one of their battleships and it instantly sank. It's a good Navy. Top marks. Notice also how many projectiles here home in on us.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is... Oh, no, don't just totter on the... And no, the water's too deep. Oh, God. Like I said, the most combat-intensive stage in the game. And one where it's kind of hard to hit enemies before they can get around to you. Just because we're so big and slow. Which is, of course, part of the challenge. I'll take all that ammo, thank you. Spanner says it's pretty old, it's not as good as some of my newer ones. I'm sure it's still perfectly good, though, man, no matter what. Again, I really like the handful I've seen. Can't even hit the tanks with our mental bolts. They're that low to the ground. We're going to have to come back through this area to collect everything a bit later on once we're not being, you know, shot at from 30 different directions. Speaking of, let's fix that right quick. There we go. What's shooting at us now? Let's gather up all these illusory billboards. That one depicted Kochamara, who's got a very tokusatsu design going on. Ooh, increasing our maximum ammo capacity once again with this statue. I'm game. Spanner says if I ever actually beat Neon Abyss, I might write a review for that. Yeah, I'd say go for it. Ooh. Even if you don't, like, quote-unquote complete it, you could just give a review or an impressions video based on your experience of it so far.
Can you link your review in the Discord, please?
The Sonic Mania review?
Yep. Pepperoni.
Okay, let's just keep slowly dismantling Lungfishopolis. For as one resisted us, they all must fall. I hear what I believe is one of the lightning trucks. I want to stay away from that. Okay. Spanner says, oh no, I gotta beat all the bosses as all the characters. It's only been 85 hours so far? I'm nowhere near done? Oh, Jesus, man. That's a mammoth undertaking. Pace yourself. Oh, is there another tank been let loose on us? Yep. Oh, several tanks. Well, let's just dodge roll our way over them. The Navy will be losing tanks more or less constantly, but I don't think they spawn any of the more specialized firepower in their arsenal after we destroy its initial placements. So, like, the electro trucks and anti-monster turrets won't be getting restored at any point, thankfully. Spanish says I usually only play 1 to 2 hours a day. Oh, yikes. But still, that's a lot of Neon Abyss, my guy.
Yep.
Oh, as of last night, I embarked on a mammoth quest. Since I didn't see so many of the films, I still haven't seen many of them, with my Disney Plus subscription to watch the entire MCU straight through. I'm 3 films in, and absolutely loving this choice of pastime.
Nice.
Next up is the first film I haven't actually seen before, which is Captain America: The First Avenger. I've heard really good things, though.
Okay.
Oh, we can grind along the monorail? Please, God, let us grind along the monorail. I'm pretty sure there's a vault somewhere around here. Remember, we haven't found either of the Lungfishopolis vaults yet. I remember where one of them is, and I want to say the other is somewhere around one of these little high-rise stretches. Okay. Easy, easy. Oh, stowed our Cobweb Duster. That's fine, though. There should be 2 more cobwebs in the stage? The might of monorail trains is not before GOGGALOR.
Yeah.
Grinding very slowly into town. Oh, here we go!
We're here with the star of the popular sitcom Trouble in the Bubble, Buddy Finn. Buddy, what's your take on the GOGGALOR situation? Is he just misunderstood? No way! I hate GOGGALOR. I can't imagine any one of my fans siding with the monster. He hates everything lungfish care about. Air, water, family, the economy. Buddy, you'll be happy to know that the Navy
I love this bit.
to pull out what they're most famous for. Airplanes! So rest assured, we can all look forward.
Yes, now we're up against the Navy's infamous planes.
Every Thursday night at 8, right here on LBC. Thanks. And I'd just like to add that if anyone kidnaps a human child, they should take them quickly under the lake to the abandoned insane asylum.
GOGGALOR, come in. We have commandeered these vessels in your name.
We can put them in position to help you cross Kochamara Channel to get to Kochamara Island and destroy Kochamara Tower.
The thing is that, although we have the utmost faith that you will soon contain the area, GOGGALOR, we,
Oh, that audio line isn't playing for whatever reason.
We decided to maintain our position out here.
Just until you clear the area of all hostiles.
Yes.
For insurance reasons, GOGGALOR.
Yes, that, and for freedom.
Freedom! Okay, so we've got to destroy all of the naval planes in this area so that we can finally get access to Kochamara Island. There's just 8 of them, so the Navy doesn't have that much air power, but they're pretty high up, so we want to get some altitude as well. Well, we destroyed most of them accidentally. I think one crashed into us, and the others just crumbled apart because we were able to chain them together using our ricochet ability. We're not done, though. Don't we have the tag for you? Oh, yes we do. Just took a minute to load up the animation. Let's collect that gold trophy so we can expand our capacity for extra lives. there's one stage in particular, kind of infamous in this game, where we might need them. Now there should be a damned vault somewhere around here. Let's clear out everything here on Skyscraper Isle really quickly. Especially so we can get this health. Like I said, especially now that we've left the camp, most stages will have a boss, so you always want to be prepared. Spanner says, oh yeah, it turns out our bird is a hen, not a cock. Alright! Oh, and Spanner says, yeah, I usually only play a run or two of Neon Abyss a day, still playing other games around so I don't burn out. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a game you're enjoying so much through the stream, though. That's one of my favorite things to hear from folks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on, let's get up. There we go. We're so large, there's only a couple places where we actually can dismount the rail, where there's room for us to land, where we won't just get sucked right back on. Okay, let's see what we've got here. More phantom billboards. Like a lot of them all along these high-rises. This might take a little while. Let's try to get all of them at a, what I'll charitably call, an advanced altitude first. Spanner says, actually, speaking of Team 17, isn't a new Worms game coming to Switch? It's either a new game or a port of one that wasn't on Switch already, I think. One way or the other.
Yeah, I think it's a port.
Yeah, was it Worms Rumble, Seth, or something like that?
I think, yeah, something like that.
Ah, there we go! We've leveled up enough, we're now rank 45, to earn an upgrade to our pyrokinesis. Thermal detonation! Your pyrokinesis power will now invoke a massive explosion around the target, setting fire to anything nearby. That's gonna be super helpful. Now actually gives us a reason to use it. Do we maybe have to go back into the stage a second time once we've already cleared it and defeated Kochamara to spawn those vaults? I don't know. The rules for accessing some stages' vaults, or collectibles in general, is a little weird. Some stages require some return visits, some don't. Or wait, is this where the vault I was thinking of is? It's kind of optional aisle. Oh, there it is. Yep. It's a tiny vault, or rather regularly sized. Lungfish and Lobato. So the lungfish was just hanging out in its mucus bubble one day watching TV, as they do, and it was caught by Caligasto Lobato and Coach Oleander, who then experimented on it, transforming it into the hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata. Yes, its actual name, for now anyway. It was then sent out to the camp to kidnap Whispering Rock students so that they could be harvested, or their brains could be harvested, and that they could then be used for fuel for Oleander's massive battalion of psychic tanks. There's a cobweb, we'll need to take care of that. And was that the first or the second vault we're supposed to find here? I love this. Most people are listed right, like surname, then given name.
Mhm.
Nine Sasha,
Yeah.
Vodeo Mia, Lungfish, the hulking.
Nice.
I dig it. Okay, so that was vault number 1. I think we will have to come back to Lungfishopolis after we clear it then in order to uncover the second. I guess we'll see you soon for GOGGALOR 2, The Moistening. Whoa, that's a lot of tanks literally out of nowhere, right?
Yep.
I guess because they loaded in because the game detected us coming from a point earlier in the level. So, like, if we tried to head here instead of... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, they're juggling us.
No! Not the Natural History Museum!
That was a lot of enemies.
Love you, GOGGALOR.
Oh! Shoot, that... Spinner says that's a cobweb, right? Yeah, it was. I forgot. It's not just some of the tanks. Beyond a certain point, I think once, you reach the naval, vessels, all rounds fired by the tanks will, have a homing property, I think. Like that. Or no, not all of them. Only those that are glowing. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrating, but there we go.
I don't want to complain, but Kochamara should do something.
Now we can whip out our duster and grab this one.
Nice.
And with that, we've cleared all the mental cobwebs in the lungfish's mind.
Holy smokes!
Lovely.
Those goggles are 5,000 meters tall.
Hopefully this won't spawn another wave of naval assault craft. Nope.
Oh no! No!
Are you excited to resuming, or are you excited for the resumption of your streaming soon, Seth?
Yeah. I'm actually more excited about us recording a creepypasta episode.
Oh,
those are super fun.
I am as well. This next one's really good. Trust me. It's the first time we're doing a more or less famous story. All right. It's time to tackle Kochamara. I believe we do have to come back to Lungfishopolis to crack open the second vault. But rest assured, we shall. Like a lot of the game's boss fights, this is pretty good.
We're sorry to report that the
Not like phenomenal, but well designed. Well designed.
Navy is all but sunk. Great work, losers. Now, Kochamara himself will have to come all the way down here just to save our worthless hides. Authorities are calling for a big parade in Kochamara's
end is
honor
nigh.
after he clobbers the annoying giant GOGGALOR. And if the parade is big enough, Kochamara promises not to destroy the city. Brush teeth more often, don't drool so much.
Spinner says, come on, real Chuck E. Cheese. Come on, real Chuck E. Cheese. No, I'm afraid not. We're going to be doing Blood Whistle. Hear its cry. Welcome to Kochamara Island. It's a lovely little place. I love the skyboxes, though. They look almost like shifting watercolors, don't they? Okay, so Kochamara. This is the only time in the entire game we engage in a psychic duel with, like, another clairvoyant.
Nice. Is that him?
Yep. That's Coach Oleander. And despite being more than a little silly, he is a perfectly capable psychic combatant. Our shield's gonna come in extra handy here. He's going to call all of his attacks.
Coach. I don't know where you're broadcasting from, but I'm gonna find out and make you show me what happened to Lily.
Kochamara does not speak giant monster boy language.
The only word you're gonna need is ouch.
Mighty Ram!
Wait for the triangle beam, and deflect. Dodge the mighty rams, deflect the triangle beams.
Yay!
Deadly triangle beam!
Again, the fight itself is one massive nod to Tokusatsu, and I love it. He's calling all of his attacks. He's even flying as if he were being supported by, like, a series of cables. I love it.
Should you aggressive energy, huh? Well, why don't I help you let it all out?
Oh right, I think up to this point we could have attacked him with our psychic bolts, but he's taking that capability away from us.
Ground vision! Overly intricate combination!
Overly intricate combination.
Ground vision! Hard to avoid!
This is the one we want to capitalize on. After the area attack, he is, vulnerable once again.
Ground vision! Hard to avoid! Area attack!
And we can get a good combo or so in on him. Really only 2 hits because our claws stagger him back so far. Oh, Coach, you okay there? You kind of glitched out.
Deadly triangle beam! Deadly triangle beam! Mighty...
One more phase on the ground, and he's down.
Overly
And
intricate combination! Hard to avoid! Area attack! Overly... Mighty...
So weird.
Ground vision! Hard to avoid! Area
I absolutely love this fight. It's not difficult, but it's a lot of fun, and just filled with flavor. And the coach is down, defeated by like a 10-year-old.
Woohoo! Good job, Coach.
People of Mudfishopolis, I'm sorry I let you down.
Finally. Okay, Tower. Get ready for GOGGALOR.
So Spanner says that voice is familiar too, but I don't know who it is. Yeah, no, he's... This game employed like a who's who of what today we would consider very, very well-known voice talent for animation. So if you've heard Coach Oleander's VA somewhere before, you've probably actually heard him many, many places before.
Yeah.
So now all we have to do is climb Cochamara Tower and disable it in order to disable the real-world implant that is controlling and compelling the lungfish to attack us. Just ignore the very, very poor texturing on the tower itself. And we made it to the summit.
Woohoo!
Time to break it. Or rather, just have the coach destroy it for us.
Yeah.
Fine. Take control of this freaky toad. I don't need him to nab children for me anymore. I've got the brain of a little girl back in my lab that's strong enough to power a whole army of psychoblaster death tanks. Huh? What?
You've got the brain of a little girl.
I said, in my lab.
I think you've got the muscles of a little girl, too.
Good one.
And yeah, that's the only time we're gonna directly fight the coach in this game. We freed the people, and in so doing, we freed the actually very eloquent and gentle lungfish. They have the best voice actor in the game as well, by the way.
Yes. The creature whose spirit was once enslaved by the evil one. You have unchained my soul, and now I shall repay you, powerful human child.
Oh, great. Well, okay. Show me what you did to my friend Lily.
By the drowned spirit of Oblongata, it is done.
And now they're going to take us to where Oleander and Lobato are keeping the kids. The abandoned Thorny Towers Mental Hospital. This is where things get really interesting.
Banner says, yeah, no recognizable role as of yet.
When it is your wish to travel across the lake, you may return to either shore and summon me with that.
Thanks, hulking lungfish. You know, you really aren't as hideous as people say.
You may call me now by my true name, Rasputin. The name given to me by my people.
And what name is that, noble lake creature?
Linda.
What a magical lady.
Yep,
Some dog was barking far away and Beppo just like growled from his sleep.
Of course. We can actually, travel back to Linda's mind soon, and in fact we'll want to, in order to get her second vault. But first things first, it's time to take on the most famous stage in Psychonauts.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you know Psychonauts, you know this guy, and you know his mind. Again, this is a mental hospital, so most of the people here aren't terribly stable. And so their mental worlds are even more unusual.
I'm with the Psychonauts.
The who? Oh, that doesn't fit in. That doesn't fit in at all. Maybe I've got this all wrong. Okay, but...
So you'll notice the guardsman, the guard of this long-abandoned facility, is just rambling to himself and has scribbled all kinds of calculations along the walls.
Yeah,
This is Boyd Cooper, and he's not doing too well.
Aww.
I've been fully trained. Who are the puppet masters of all them haters?
All them haters? What? In a game from 2005?
To keep down all of us.
Yikes.
So, Boyd is paranoid. I don't know if he's characterized to be like a paranoid schizophrenic, but he's definitely deeply, intensely fearful and fond of conspiracy theories.
Right under people's
If we want him to open the gate for us, we're going to have to help him face his demons. Kind of.
Yay, demons!
Yeah, Spanners knows this stage. Everybody knows this stage.
Not another tracking device.
This stage incorporates more of Double Fine's legacy as an adventure game developer than any other. We're gonna have to use items to navigate puzzles and interact with characters quite a lot here. But funnily enough, it's also the stage in the game with the second highest amount of bosses.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Milkman conspiracy.
Yay, Milkman!
Isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sure you guys loved this one, right, Seth?
Complete.
Mm-hmm.
Just a few.
Well, I
pieces.
did. I don't know for Potato.
Yes, now, which piece talks
I
about
kinda
the
love the
milkman?
entire game as a whole.
The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry, I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
Listen to me. Listen to
So
me.
Boyd
Listen to me.
is looking for the Milkman. Because the Milkman, somewhere in here, can apparently open the gates of the asylum for us. But in order to do so, in order to find the Milkman, we're going to have to explore Boyd's very unstable mental world, which, at first glance, appears to be a slightly distorted, stereotypical 1950s American, home, right?
Yeah.
What's missing?
Banner says Paraboid.
Yes, indeed.
So the people never find out.
What's
about
missing in this picture, Seth?
Huh? And sure as the nose on my face.
Press X to doubt.
Went to the prom with
A door.
Why?
Huh? In order to monopolize.
Oh, there is... Oh, okay.
Like he said, we have to learn to see the world the way Boyd does. So, we need a badge that basically grants us psychic empathy. Literally the ability to see ourselves and the world as others do. You can use clairvoyance on anybody, and in fact some objects, not only to see out of their eyes, but also see how Raz appears to them.
Somebody want... Yeah.
For Mia, for instance, Raz appears as a literal baby, someone she has to protect.
Aww.
For Sasha, and I think to a lesser extent for Oleander, he appears as a younger version of them. No, for Sasha and for Crawler. And Oleander, I forget, like, just a brain, maybe.
It's the brain. Wow.
So, if we look through Boyd's eyes, we literally see all of this the way he does.
Ooh. That looks weird.
It's all of his conspiracies played out across the entire, like, little,
yeah.
corkboard spread he has here on his walls.
Didn't you hear?
So the milkman burned in a department store fire.
Have you believe? Is he dead or not?
But maybe he's not dead.
Dig him up. You'll find something, all right. But it's neither man nor milk. The milkman.
Where is the milkman?
Well, he's not in the graveyard, so that's the first place you should look. I'd go down there myself. But I can't get in. Operatives, optics, ocularities everywhere.
Okay, so why is this world so famous, like, aesthetically? Well, because as soon as we set foot outside, we'll see, things are a little off in this neighborhood.
Now, how am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
Things are just a little out of sorts here.
Things are a little bit all over the place.
You can see razor wire all around Boyd's home. So our objective is to go find the milkman's grave and search it. But you know, well, I'll point a couple things out as we go. But first thing you should notice is that there are surveillance helicopters all over the place in this dimension.
Mm-hmm. It's basically his paranoia, right?
Yes, exactly. But something I just noticed, well, we'll see in a little bit, or something I noticed thinking about this stage recently, I will actually expound on in a bit, because we're gonna go to the Collective Unconscious and get Linda's second vault first, because I'm desperate for that lore. Then we'll head back here, and I'll explain something I realized about this stage very, very recently. That's actually insanely cool and well done. Where's Lungfishopolis again? Let's see. This one. Looks like the Navy's still after them somehow.
Yeah.
GOGGALOR!
Hey, shouldn't this place be much quieter now that Kochamara's gone?
Well, there's still some crazy Navy guys who haven't realized that the war is over, but we got them on the run, I think. Got some really aggressive flyers at the printer right now. Should sway popular opinion our way in no time.
So you don't mind if I smash up some more tanks and planes and stuff?
GOGGALOR, you may smash it all. This whole area is scheduled for reforestation. Kochamara built this city for us. Lungfish weren't meant to live in cities.
Well, okay then. I'll bet I can save you a bit on the demolition costs.
Yeah, go nuts. You can squish people too if you want. My family lives in a whole other town.
Not much to do here.
Alright, let's do it. Let's track down that vault wherever it may be. Oh, yikes. I was about to say, I want to say I remember one of them being... Oh, no. In the water, or near the water. Again, the trick about the vaults in this world, and in this world alone, is that they're very small compared to us. So you really need an eagle eye to see them. Which I do not possess. Here come the electro trucks. anti-monster turret back in business? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Pardon me as we platform around this ridiculous amount of vehicles. Maybe it's over on Cochamara Isle? I do honestly forget. Go. What was that, Seth?
I said, oh god, it's so hot.
Even still, huh?
Yep.
Hold on. That wasn't the orphan.
Yeah, hopefully summer won't be too rough on us this year. Were those the first notes of the Shrek theme I heard? Oh god, the planes are back, so we can't go to Cochamara Island. Okay. Okay, maybe we can't find the vault all that easily. And since I don't want to get through this stage, or I don't want to conclude today's stream before beating Boyd's stage, let's head back to the real world really quickly. Psycho Portal. And give me just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna grab another drink and be right back with you. Maybe 2-3 minutes. I'm also going to put on a load of laundry, so just a second. Folks, thank you for your patience with that
Welcome
quick
back.
little break. Accompanying me for the remainder of today's stream will be a nice tall glass of sweet tea. Oh, that's good.
Nice. That sounds good.
As I've been told, as I'm not a tea expert myself, beyond what little I know about Chinese teas, it is basically just a black tea that has been pumped straight full of sugar, or in my case, a sugar substitute.
Oh, nice.
Right, so one of the first things you'll notice about Boyd's mental world, beyond just how all over the place it is that there are surveillance cameras and drones hiding in, like, garbage cans and mailboxes. We can use clairvoyance on them to see that they see us as some outside entity. What street are we on? Ah, yeah, that helps.
Oh yeah.
Know exactly where we are now. So, despite being as unsettling as it is, Boyd's dimension, I should say, his mental world, is almost completely peaceful. There will be no significant combat encounters outside of boss battles for, I want to say, the entire stage. Also, notice how cool this is. When we're indoors, there's this little fixed camera thing they have going on, again to evoke old-school action-adventure games. I want to say that the Milkman Conspiracy was the first stage, or one of the first stages that was really thought out when Psychonauts was conceived. You'll see the very well disguised, like, surveillance car here. Now, Seth, what do you find most strange about all these surveillance devices we've seen so far?
The way that they see you, it's a bit weird.
It is.
Why do they see you as an outsider? Like,
but also, as we'll see when we meet the actual surveillance agents, just consider how ostentatious, how obvious they are. If they're planning on secretly surveilling someone, or anything really, they're doing a rather poor job of it.
yeah.
And there's a reason for that. Oh god, I can't wait to share this. It's not like Supreme Insight, because despite my name, I'm not that good at analyzing media. But it's something that occurred to me. I'll point it out as soon as we meet the surveillance agents. But first, we'll need this stop sign. Because you see,
we all need a stop sign.
when you have a stop sign, that's how you know that you're on the road crew. If sign, then road crew. Observe. So you'll see these little dotted line perimeters all around the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they represent zones of denial beyond which these G-men, these surveillance agents or robots, they seem more robotic than anything, will not let us pass unless we have the same item that they're carrying, which represents to them that we are part of the same, like, observation squad as they are. We have the same cover.
Interesting.
They are on the road crew.
Wait until the next payday.
As you can tell by the way they use their signs.
Dangerous conditions ahead.
Yay, road crew.
And they constantly say the most ridiculous things. Just let's appreciate some of these.
Road crew is arduous, but rewarding. I work on the road crew. No pedestrian traffic allowed. No ped Xing.
No ped Xing.
My sign helps me work on the road. Stop. The road is out, and we are working on it.
Okay.
Slow 15 miles per hour.
Spinner says something octagon joke. No, get this. The government agents as well as the surveillance agents, they're all terribly obvious too, right?
Yeah.
So, is any of this actually that secretive or unsettling? Well, unsettling maybe, but secretive or totally unparsable then?
No Peroni.
Okay, so Seth, what do we know about Boyd that would explain this world appearing as it does?
He's cray-cray.
Yeah, but it deals with his specific condition. It's implied none of these agents, the surveillance, the devices, none of these things look this way to anybody else. They're incredibly obvious because Boyd sees them that way.
Ah, okay.
Like, oh, of course they're all secret agents. Of course we're being surveilled. Of course there's this great big conspiracy. It's so obvious. Right. Why can't anyone else see it? Because it's implied nobody else can.
Slow to 15 miles.
Yeah, Spinner says a cobweb. Yes, yes, yes. There is one blocking off this this little house. So that's what occurred to me. I never got it before. But yeah, they're all meant to be incredibly obvious, not as a joke, but as a commentary on the way our host sees the world. That's brilliant! God, this game is so smart. So smartly written. Just a bunch of arrowheads in the fridge. We'll take them, though. So, also, you may notice the skybox here is a little weird. That's partially, all of the skyboxes are important because of the question that sparked the development of Psychonauts, according to Tim Schafer in the Double Fine development documentary. Okay? He said, like, he was out with some friends, and one of them asked another, out to lunch, I mean. One of them asked another, or asked him, hey, what color is the sky in your world? And obviously what they meant by that is, how does the world look from your perspective? How different, how distinct, how completely unique each of our takes on the world, its inhabitants, its true nature, all of us bear must be. And so that's something that got Schafer and got his team really thinking. What if we built a game where you get to see the world or explore mental worlds that represent how a bunch of different characters actually see the world? What's important to them? Their perspective, their worldview, all of that. And what resulted is one of the most brilliant and well-made games I've ever played. Spanner says, so that, what are the cobwebs? Didn't think to ask until now. Well, they serve double duty. They are barriers, in some cases, like preventing us from accessing that house, but we can also collect them and turn them in back at the camp in exchange for basically experience points, I think. Spanners also says that's pretty cool, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, just occurred to me the other day. Now that we've got a sign, though, we are also on the road crew.
Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Yes, we are all on the road crew. Our backs are killing us.
So we have to make our way across the shattered asphalt. Oh, missed a figment. Missed a figment. Can't do it. Can't do it.
You can do it!
Next payday. It is very hot here, working on the road.
They all have like a dozen or so little quips that they'll say based on their profession. Oh, here's a phone line repairman.
Hello.
As evidenced by his telephone.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Spinner says, oh, I meant more like why cobwebs. Mental cobwebs, like representing junk and clutter in one's mind.
Ah, okay.
Take those arrowheads. Every single house has, if not something even more useful, a handful of figments for us, which reminds me, how many are there in this world? 165! Oh, yikes.
Big yikes.
Oh, well, there were a bunch of them. Like a bunch. Again, all the actual people in the neighborhood appear to be figments, but the surveillance is real.
I can listen to any phone conversation that I want, but do not because of my sense of professional responsibility. Operator?
Oh, look, here's somebody trimming the hedges.
I am fixing the telephone.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
I cannot let someone near my hedges who has not been properly trained in the use of the trimmers.
Properly trained in the use of hedge trimmers, right, gotcha. Ooh, bunch of arrowheads.
In my well-landscaped yard.
I hear a tag bouncing around somewhere, but we can't violate the perimeter. So what we'll have to do is head on over to this other street. And yes, I can attest this is exactly what my neighborhood growing up looked like. Just like this.
Yep.
It's just what the US looks like. I mean, you've heard the horror stories about our roads, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Spinner says, oh, okay, I thought it might have been an expression, but I don't remember it. About mental cobwebs? Yeah, I think so. I think there is.
Same.
But I also, for the life of me, cannot remember exactly what it is. Oh! Oh, people talk about, like, clearing out the cobwebs, I think, when they're, like, practicing a skill they haven't in ages or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Now look, here's a person. It's a Girl Scout who sees us as a milk thief.
Hello, sir. I am a rainbow squirt.
Are
Would
you
you
a
like
milk
to buy
thief?
a box of my delicious
Mm-mm.
rainbow
Spill the
treats?
milk.
I would buy some cookies, but I don't have any milk. Do you have any idea where I could buy some milk for my cookies?
Ah! Creepy man!
What's in the trunk? Ah, hedge
I bought
trimmers
some hedges.
that we can use to trim the hedge. We have been properly trained in the use of the hedge trimmers. Ah, we got another upgrade. Our levitation... Oh! Our levitation orb now deals damage to enemies if we collide with them at a high enough speed. Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, why not?
I think we've gotten all the brand new powers we can through Ford Crawler's lessons, but he's got a handful of upgrades to disperse to us, of course. Okay. Oh, here's some
The
plumbers.
sewer carries human waste. We work in the sewer.
Yeah, that's how that works.
The most pleasant
Obviously.
sewers can be found in Paris, France. This job is unsavory, but it must be performed by someone.
So,
Though I often
Seth,
smell
this
of
is
excrement,
what you
I
see
deserve
every
your
time you call the
respect
plumber,
because I
right?
provide a valuable
Yeah.
service.
That's exactly what my plumber
Sewers are
does
full
every
of
time.
rats.
I don't know what to do with him anymore.
He likes his job a little too much.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is head in here to gather up the goodies. Are there any figments here? There might not be. What's in the fridge? Oh, just like some health in a... Oh, a bunch of arrowheads. Never mind. Yeah, that's worth it. Sure.
Due to illegal disposal of hazardous materials, sewer water is often highly radioactive.
Sewer water is often highly radioactive. I'll take your word for it, Chief.
Radioactive water. Okay.
Radioactive sewer water.
Is there any?
Yeah,
I'm glad you are here
sure, why
to help
not?
me trim these hedges.
I like to trim hedges.
It is a good day for that activity you mentioned. Please join me. My good landscaping adds to the property.
They remind me... Their dialogue reminds me of that Dad ARG.
These are my hedge.
Oh, yeah.
My hedge.
Their voices, too! Oh my god, they sound just like him.
Pies come in many flavors.
Oh wait, no, one of them is making,
Though I do not
one of them
receive a
is making
paycheck, I
pies.
consider my homemaking to be my occupation.
Spanner says, I think you might have missed a lawn flamingo in that garden. We'll go back and check. Alright. Let's keep the pie, making, I guess, housewife in mind?
Use too much pressure when rolling out a pie crust.
They're playing on, like, traditional suburban stereotypes of professions here, so...
Yeah.
I assume that's what it's doing.
I like to trim hedges.
Why don't you go do that then, somewhere else?
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
This is my home, not Grand Central Station. Get out.
So, Seth, you've played A Hat in Time, right?
Yes. Not fully, though.
There's
Didn't
a
finish
flavor
it.
of pie.
Then you've seen the stage that's clearly inspired by this one.
This is my house, and
The murder mystery where the crows infiltrate the train.
Yeah.
Are delicious.
The crows are clearly inspired by the G-Men. I think they might even have the same voice actor.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Spanner said check the garden. Hold on.
Stop. This is a restricted area. I am glad you are here to help me trim these hedges.
I think we got them. I think we got them.
I am glad you are here.
Thank you, though.
Trim these hedges.
Now let's make our way down to the end of the street.
Due to illegal disposal of hazardous materials, sewer water is often highly radioactive.
I'm not sure we're going to hear it, but randomly the plumbers can say,
I
no
need to prevent
context,
blockages, and this
feces.
device is one of my tools. There are no documented cases.
Which, yes, of course. Oh, no sewer gators. Don't kill my dreams now, pal. Let's grab that cobweb.
Box needs a hat box.
Find the hat box tab when we can. Spanner says, oh, I meant that garden, not the hedge trimming one. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to check. Despite being something of a horror show, and intentionally so at that, this neighborhood is probably the single most peaceful stage in the entire game.
That looks kinda cute. There is no tanks that are attacking you, so it looks fine.
Mm-hmm. The lawn flamingos we cannot collect, by the way, unless there are those transparent figments. They're just other surveillance devices. Like everything in this world. You know who I feel bad for in this scenario? Like the agent who has to just sift through dozens of hours of boring footage from all of these cameras all day.
There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers.
It's the thing the thing more than anything else I never got about conspiracy theories. It's like, why do you think people got that much time?
Yeah, like, why would you think anyone is interested in the shit you do all day?
Spanner says, I don't know, Suburbia might have bored my mind too. Also, that was a normal flamingo, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, here's the graveyard, where the milkman is buried, as you can see from the symbol on the mausoleum over there. No worries, Spanner's no big deal, man. Trust me, it is impossible for any suggestions from chat to waste more time than I would myself.
True.
And I'm never gonna complain about, whoop, a little Mario Galaxy there, about getting to explore a bit more of these wonderful, wacky worlds. They delight me to no end. Schnaufi says, why do you think you have more or better information than others?
Exactly.
I waste a lot of time, I suppose.
It's like when people ask me like, are you gonna sacrifice my soul to Satan? It's like, bitch, why do you think Satan would want your soul?
People ask you that?
Oh yeah. Like, when they find out that I'm a witch, they're like, oh my god, you're gonna sacrifice my souls to Satan or something like, you know, like very, like, radical Christians say that, and I'm like, why do you think your soul is worth that much that Satan would be interested? Like, how big of an ego do you have?
Also, that's not how witchcraft works, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
It's not even the right faith tradition.
Yeah, exactly. But okay. Hi, Luna!
Hey, how's it going? Welcome back from work. How'd it go? Ah, the post office. Always loved going to the post office for whatever reason. It was one of the simpler chores I had to run pretty often. And my hometown's post office, I don't know why I remember this so clearly, was insanely well air-conditioned. Like, you go in and right away, if it was a hot day outside, boom, you get hit with this, like, 60-degree Fahrenheit air. Oh, it was nice. Luna says it was horrible. Oh, no. What's wrong? Let's take this fictitious crock pot. How many figments do we have? Most of them already. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. We've explored almost... We've explored almost the entire stage already. The rest of our time here is going to be spent just accessing the restricted areas. Oh wait, one of them's got a watering can? Oh, sick.
It is a good day for watering plants.
Oh, good form.
I am watering. Water is important.
Water is important.
Water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water.
Spinner says our post office merged into a corner shop, so that was weird. Yeah, it kind of is, now that you mention it. Luna says 10 p.m., just gave last car and was getting home. Got called back because the car wasn't working, so ran back to change it and get home at 11. Ooh.
Aww.
Nasty.
Yeah, that sounds how my dad and my brother usually have it every day.
They're both mechanics?
Car rental.
Or
car
rentals.
rental.
That's right, that's right. Do you at least get whatever car you want when you you head home, or does your family?
Rarely. Very rarely. Because usually during summer the issue is there's too many people asking for cars and not enough cars, so they're even sometimes renting out their own personal cars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the burglar figments just running off with everything from these homes. And look at the one lone child figment eating a theoretical cookie. So our goal, I believe, is the post office.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
Stop talking to me! You're going to get me in trouble!
What's in the trunk? Ah, a watering can. Because water is important. Ah, figment. A fictional tree. Notice also not just the aesthetics, but it seems like the overall art style is slightly different for every world, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here we've got some faux mailboxes on top of the post office where they blend right in. Spanner says a theoretical child doesn't need a real cookie. What was that clip that, like, went viral, or that collection on YouTube a while ago from Sesame Street? There's, like, this collection of clips featuring Elmo just going ballistic about, like, one of the other little monsters' pet rocks.
Yeah.
You've seen that as well?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Rocco, I think it was.
Something like that.
I never thought I needed, like, to see Elmo having a nervous breakdown in my life, but apparently I did. We'll head back to the graveyard in a bit. Oh, no, that was the park, not the graveyard. Never mind.
That is a fine watering can. May I ask how much you paid for it?
Now what's inside?
Watering can. May I ask how much you paid for it?
A rolling pin! Aha! Now we can get past the baker. Spanner says Pet Rock must not eat sedan roof. Oh yeah! Our favorite very bland author. Schnaufy says Elmo always was suspicious to me.
Yeah, he's kinda sus.
Speaking of, you know what one of the first results is if you search for Souls-like on Steam presently?
No.
Well, because the broader community seems to despise us with their very core, an indie title called Among Us 2.
This hat box needs a hat box.
A twin-stick shooter starring the butts of Among Us characters holding various rifles and the like. Schnaufy says Immortal Unchained. No, they don't hate us that much.
Though I often smell excrement because
You know what? I approve. Jokes aside, I agree with the faux plumber.
Yeah.
without water, these plants would die.
Oh wait, no, it was the one with the shears that was parked in front of the baker's home. Hold on. We'll get this. It's a larger neighborhood than you might think.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
We are going to get so many objects, or quote-unquote disguises, you have no idea.
I am making a pie.
Hello. Welcome to my house. Please stay and make pie. My stories are about to come on. Come with us.
Oh, we got interrogated immediately? Oh, because it detected us as going outside. It's alright, though. If they catch you, you don't lose a life or anything. You just get dropped back off. We work in the sewer. Sorry, I know I'm repeating a lot of their voice lines, but they're just delivered so deadpan. It's lovely. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We can scout around the periphery of the graveyard without violating the zone of denial, which we have to find a bouquet of flowers for. Ah, there's the duffel bag. Do we have the tag? Yes, we do. And our first vault. Alright, let's find out how poor Mr. Cooper got here. Come on, little piggy. Come on. Come on. Beep, beep.
Beep beep, motherfucker. The only good thing that came out of Cyberpunk.
Boyd, fired again. So, he was an actual security guard at some point, for a department store, in fact. Until he was just randomly laid off one day, it would appear. And, being quite frustrated, he went off the deep end. And, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, this game can get kind of dark at times, so he burned down his workplace. and was committed to the psychiatric hospital as a result. Alright, Schnaufy asks, do you think someday there will be too many Souls-likes? Well, no, not necessarily. I don't think that you can really have too many of any one particular genre. Well, sorry, take that back. You can certainly have such market saturation, mixed with low quality, that the public kind of sours towards a particular genre for a time, but I don't think objectively you could say there's too much of this kind or that kind of game, provided the games themselves are of a good quality representative of what people would want to see from that genre. I happen to really like Souls-likes, and as long as there's a consistent number of quality ones being pushed out every year, I would be happy with them gaining increased traction. Spanner says he seems happy, though. As we will see, actually, he is not. He is really not. Can we explore this? Are we even meant to explore? Yes, we are. There's a figment back here. Love games that reward exploration like this. Okay. Can we enter... No, we can't enter the post office yet. My bad. I think we have to get something from the park first. The park works a little differently. We're going ultimately to want to get on the... Oh no, that's where our bouquet is. Oh, no, wait, we have to come back here after doing the post office. Oh, Spinner says, oh no, I meant happy in the moment, burning down the mall. Okay, yeah. He was having a bit of a breakdown. Let's see. Real quick, we're going to want our invisibility power-up, because we actually need it here. Wait, no, hold on. That'll do. So there's a keypad preventing access to the post box. Okay. That will set off an alarm.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
Okay. Oh no, we have to use clairvoyance to see the passcode. 7553? Was that it? There we go! We can now access the post office. Schnaufy says, sometimes I think, what if the same happens to Souls-likes, as has happened to open worlds in Ubisoft or something, or if people get bored of it by time. Again, I think so much of it has to do with quality, and remember, within the broader Souls-like oeuvre, there's actually a lot of very different games that play very differently and feel very differently and present different experiences, while just sharing a few basic mechanics like health and stamina bars and character customization, things like that. With Ubisoft, they're producing literally the same exact game over and over again, and on an annual or near-annual basis. Coupled with the fact that their overall quality isn't perceived to be that high anymore, or is okay at best, maybe. I think Ubisoft and what they've done to open-world games is a little bit different than what you would expect to see from any other oversaturated genre. And keep this in mind, as you say, Schnaufy. Or as we say this, Ubisoft's games still sell really well. Okay, so we're in this dark sorting room, and we have to use clairvoyance on a security camera equipped with night vision in order to move around and find something deep in the post office. Spanner says, what if Souls-like has its Bubsy and other wretched platform leeches? We've already had some pretty bad Souls-likes.
Oh yeah.
Again, Immortal Unchained didn't kill the genre, so I think we're good. Sorry, is that a giant toilet? Ah, yes, because it has the plunger, which we need, for we work in the sewers.
Yay! Well, the other plumbers showed you what to do with the plunger, so
wait,
you should be good.
Is this a missile?
Nice.
I never noticed that before. All right, sure. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh! Oh yeah, this happens, by the way. We somehow skipped the milkman's grave entirely. We'll have to go back for it. So here we get to fight some of those nightmares, like we saw in Mia's mind. Originally, one was intended to serve as the boss of that world, and was removed and just kind of replaced here for whatever reason. All we want to do is shoot it down, nice and easy. Avoid its claws. Whew. And now, hold on, we're going to bust out our telekinesis and use it to throw one of these little inner demon heads straight into its gullet, causing the nightmare itself to solidify into a kind of volcanic glass, and then into stone, which we can shatter with a single blow. Mischief managed. Pretty fun little mini-boss fight. Spinner says looks more like a warhead than a missile specifically. You're right, you're right. So we just skipped the graveyard entirely. Now that is incredible that we could do that for one thing, but for another, not what I was hoping for. Wait, so now the gate is just open? It was supposed to be closed, and we were supposed to use, like, telekinesis or, clairvoyance on that crow to find a way to open, the gate. Huh. I sequence broke the game accidentally.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's go explore the graveyard, then, for some figments. Sorry if we missed out on some cool, story content, guys. Welcome back, Luna.
Welcome back.
I see that you are grieving. I will give you your space.
Yeah, that's how you use flowers, alright.
I wish my loved one was not dead, but alive.
They're processing grief very well.
Oh my God, why? I see that you are grieving.
We're going to need our pyrokinesis to burn down the thorns.
Yes! Burn! Man, I hope no one notices all this.
And what's inside the milkman's mausoleum? But
I do not know whether to read
a book. And we're immediately captured as soon as we pick it up.
Are you a grieving widow?
Which is intentional.
What did you find?
Luna says, I'm exhausted and mad. Again, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. Spinner says, Brady, master sequence breaker.
That book you found was dynamite. Blows the whole thing wide open.
It does?
Yes, I knew it. I was completely wrong about everything, but now I've got it. That book came from the book depository. They must want to make us think that's where they want us to go. Because they think, we'll think, we know they know, we know.
Depending on how, aware you are of the minutia of American history, you'll know that the choice of a book depository here is very symbolic.
Watch out for watchers and and perpetrators.
See, an old book depository is where the sniper who took President Kennedy's life was stationed.
It's fake.
And with all the conspiracy theories surrounding the shooting, see? And we were given, like, a fake rifle to blend in with a bunch of assassins there, yikes. So now they're playing on real-world conspiracy theories for a bit. Spanner says Brady Master Sequence Breaker, albeit unintentional, as with all my other successes. Now we have so many items, we have to switch on over to a second page. Here is our sign. We are on the road crew.
Road crew worker, welcome to the road crew.
No, 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 no! Ah!
Oh, no, 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 no. Do them.
Going to want, as well, our levitation back.
Stop.
Boop.
Caution, men work. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
I am on the road crew. Okay. Time to find that, those plumbers blowing into their plungers. It's a good way to catch, like, all the diseases, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Spanner says the Focus of Book Depository sounds like a library. As I'm aware, it basically is. It is a storage facility for, like, old books and records.
I work in the sewers.
The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France. Hello, sewer worker. I think I met you at the union meeting.
This stage has some rail grinding, and I'm pretty sure some of the more challenging rail grinding in the game.
They got Freddy. Poor Freddy. He was such a good secret agent. I mean, assassin. Who is shooting at us?
Okay, so there's a sniper who's going to be taking pot shots at us. And we're also going to have to, keep our fake rifle out so that, the G-men won't, pin us. Okay.
Assassins are gonna make fun of me.
Can we go invisible?
There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower.
Nope. And it's an instant death if we get hit. Okay, so we need to use our shield instead. Because of course we do. Yeah, Spanner says like a book morgue. Exactly. That's the best way to describe it.
It's fake.
Nice.
Watch out, fellow assassin. There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower. Adjustments need to be made when firing in the wind.
We lost more lives than I'd care to, mainly because so many things like getting hit by the sniper or falling off the stage count as an instant death in this game. Yikes.
Yeah.
This is the first stage where we absolutely need the Cobweb Duster to progress, because it blocks off a couple of important paths. We've cleared all of Boyd's cobwebs, though. Not really helped solve any of his problems, but we've cleared the cobwebs.
Do we actually care about his problems?
Well, yeah, the poor guy's in a terrible state. If there's anything we can do to help him.
I'll never tell you the location.
Not
of the
our
milkman.
problem.
Never.
Okay, let's all just settle down and talk.
Where is the milkman? Who is the milkman? What is the mission of the milkman?
Come closer. And I'll tell you.
Jesus.
Glad I never bought any of those. The view from up here is pretty good, but I still can't see enough. I need a way to get even higher. Like super high. As if I were flying. I know. Maybe I could find stilts.
Going to have to find a way to get to the vantage point of that surveillance chopper that keeps flying through a shattered window.
See the view from up there, please.
There's a way to do it, don't worry. If you noticed, there was a camera attached to the underside of the helicopter. We will be making use of that. Are there any other figments in here that we missed? I'm not seeing any. So let's whip out our clairvoyance. Like so. And use it to see through the extremely strange viewpoint of the helicopter.
Fly helicopters. We are looking for the milkman. We don't know where he is. Helicopters can go up and down.
Jesus Christ.
Man, these guys are
That might be my favorite line of the entire stage. As he's operating extremely sensitive equipment, helicopters can go up and down.
the milkman.
And yeah, the milkman is being kept in suspended animation beneath a house on the outskirts of the neighborhood.
Not as fast as planes.
He's on that remote island over there.
And now a phone's ringing.
What the heck is that sound?
Let's see if we can't get our little paws on that phone that just spontaneously appeared right behind us.
Hello?
Who is the milkman?
Boy, is this you? I think I found the milkman.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who is this?
Okay, from now on, your name isn't Boyd. It's Royd, because you're such a big pain in my butt.
If you see a lady tossing her cookies, run away.
Alright, so shy away from vomiting women. Got it. That's the lesson we learned today, children. Spanners asks, can they be... Or, no, Luna asks, can they be even dumber? They're meant to come across this way. They're like surveillance robots, more or less. That are doing such a very poor job of blending in because, well, obviously, their presence is so evident to the poor individual whose mind we're exploring right now.
It's fake.
Spanish just says Jesus in reaction to, the Rainbow Squirt just detonating herself in the G-Mint. Yeah, this is a surprisingly heavy stage. Yet, oddly enough, its host is one of the more, certainly in this half of the game, one of the more lighthearted characters, if you can believe that. So before we climb that telephone pole, we want to go back and climb the other one.
Are clear only to myself.
Back in the neighborhood. Because that'll take us to our second... Yeah, the one right here. Or, no, not here, sorry. That'll take us to our second vault of the stage.
There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers.
Yeah, this is the one we want to climb.
I am a
Come
skilled
work on the phone
repairer.
lines with us.
Luna says, I don't know if you saw, some have the rifle the other way around. Oh yeah, none of them are using their implements properly.
Great.
And yes, there are figments along the rail lines that'll make gathering them all just a little tricky. But here's what we came out for. That and the Hatbox tag, our last piece of emotional baggage. Come back, little piggy. There we go. Or doggy, technically, I think. Boyd, hired again. So while he was just kind of left to himself after the asylum closed down, Oleander found him and decided to not only hypnotize him into believing this milkman conspiracy, but also becoming the head guard of what remains of the facility. So that's how he got here. He was just a poor, mentally ill man that Oleander took advantage of. Increased our projection depth, that's good. And now we can go rescue the milkman. Spinner says, oh, emotional baggage, I get it. Yep. Like I said, very smart, very punny game. We got the surveillance burb. Now we just need to find that damn hat box, which I think was somewhere over here, maybe? It was in an open garage.
The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France.
There it is. Let's take out our little plunger once more. You can... No, that's a phone, not a plunger.
I work in the sewers.
Hello, Sue.
Hello, I am an E3 Twitch chat moderator. Oh, this game is so good. Okay, time to track down the milkman. Well,
on rooftops, in clock towers, and book depositories.
wait, did we... Are we only gonna get to fight one nightmare? Because there's two in this stage. Did we somehow circumvent one when we sequence broke and got that book? Or got access to the post office before the graveyard? Maybe.
I am a skilled phone.
Oh no, here we go. Never mind. Thank you, Surveillance Squirrel. I appreciate your support. Alright, let's do this again. Their main melee attacks are not that bad at all, really. This is a little nastier, however. Oh no, and it can grab us. Right, forgot about that. Just 2 hits though, not bad at all, not bad at all. Alright, chuck one in, and it's dead. Otherwise, it'll very slowly regenerate itself. Again, I have no idea why they were removed from Mia's stage and placed here instead. Maybe it was determined that they wanted them to use certain abilities you were unlikely to have that early in the game? No idea. Spinner says squirrel valence. Well done. Let's grab our phone.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
And ride the lines. All of these crazy, crazy ass phone lines. Like, look at this. What do you think that person's commute is like every day?
Yikes.
Exactly. Big yikes.
Yikes forever.
You have to make a handful of jumps. These are actually trickier than they might look. Almost there, though. Nice. And if we ride back in the opposite direction, or if we just ride the opposite rail, we should be able to clear all of this world's figments. By the way, are we in a different zone technically now? Because there was a loading screen. Yep, this is technically Neighborhood 2. Neighbor harder, I guess. This is where the milkman is being kept. Let's collect all of this fictitious milk. Yeah, so look, we rode a rail all the way up here. I do appreciate how, like, everything is just free-floating in a void as well. Very chaotic, very nice. We're also going to want to use our invisibility here. Hold on. Clairvoyance, invisibility.
Just a minute!
She'll close the door if she sees us.
Hello?
So we want to run in behind her. Welcome to the Rainbow Squirt's Den.
You come to pay for your rainbow treats? We knew you would. Won't you join us in our Rainbow Squirt Pledge of Purpose?
To promote niceness. To make the world prettier. To share candy with everyone. To obfuscate the true nature of the milkman. To
You hear that?
protect the milkman at all costs.
Beb was just screaming because Poppy slapped him.
Ah, of course.
And now he came to tell on her.
So guess what? Now that we made it here, Boyd's sensors are finally, active again. You may have noticed, since he's so unstable, he doesn't really have sensors. You know, policing his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
Do not follow. The milk is not ready, and you are not ready for the milk.
So we're going to have to fight the Den Mother. She's our boss this time around. Spanner says Neighbor Harder sounds like a no-no film. Oh, man.
Yeah.
My mind didn't go there, see. I want to say the Den Mother boss fight was shown pretty prominently in a lot of promotional stuff. There's the Milkman.
Not to follow. Now you must die. But that is the way of the rainbow squirts.
So she attacks with explosive cookies and needles, I believe.
Cookies for that milk.
We're going to spend most of our time just shooting her. Trust me, this does get more interesting in a bit, once we enter Phase 2. Luna says, did she say rainbow squirts? Yeah, it's the name of the in-universe, like, Girl Scout equivalent.
Ha! You can't. That is the purpose of the goggles.
Fine, then I'll do this.
So, she can see in the dark.
Because I can.
We're going to have to find a way to track her. And guess what? Her God's Eye is exactly how we're gonna do that. We're going to use it to see through her eyes. There we go. The cookie bombs are nothing to worry about. The God's Eyes are the only really dangerous attack she has.
You can do it.
There we go. Spanner says it's time, it better be time. It is time! It's Milkman time. From the freezer. Or refrigerator, sorry.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
And the sea shall run white with his rage.
So now that the Milkman's free, he is going to... Well, you'll see.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Special delivery today.
Molotov milk. So Boyd is going to destroy his entire mind. Somehow that helps him, or helps us at least. Because now...
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
He believes he is the Milkman.
Are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Hey, is that milk regular kind? Or the exploding dream kind?
It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Are you sure you want to talk about this, boy?
I love that line. Fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves. Jesus Christ. Luna says, Milkatov? Yeah, exactly. And Spanner says, I love this part so much. That is it for Boyd Cooper. We'll be running into him again later on, but that's his stage. And look, we can start rescuing brains now. Whose brain is this?
JT's brain?
Oh, the cowboy.
Little doggy, get out of the pen.
Yeah, just kiss that brain, Raz.
Yes!
Oh, and we get more health for every brain we take back to Ford, I think.
Now your ears won't whistle so much when the wind blows.
No, I meant I recovered a stolen brain.
Oh, I know what you meant. Sheesh! You and Sasha. No sense of humor when you're on a mission, hmm? Well, are you gonna come back here so we can recranialize that noodle while it's still al dente?
Not quite yet. We're going to explore one more thing and then call it a stream. We are now at a point where the game actually opens up in regard to its intended path of progression. We can play any of the next 3 stages in any order we want. I'm going to play them roughly in order of my least favorite to my favorite. They're all really good, though. Oh, this is
I don't think I can fit
Frankie's brain, I think.
Don't worry, Frankie. I'll put this one right next to Kitty's.
Boyd's just gonna hang out here for a while, don't worry.
Hey, Boyd, why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman. My employer has commissioned me to deliver this milk to whitewash what went on here.
Yeah, see, so Oleander ingrained a post-hypnotic suggestion into him to cause him, when activated, to burn the asylum down to, well, destroy any evidence of he and Lobato's experiments. Spanish says, God, don't get the cerebral fluid on your mouth. The cerebral fluid is what I'm worried about less than the brine it was kept in. Oh, hold on. We can, use clairvoyance on Lily's, friendship bracelet she made for us to get a special cutscene.
Lily!
Well, I reviewed your chart, little girl, and the bad news is we're gonna have to remove your brain. Strap it into an armored battle tank and make it shoot down innocent civilians with its concentrated psychic death beam!
I'm gonna kill you so much.
The good news is that your insurance is going to cover the whole thing. So, hey, is it getting warm in here?
No, I'm just trying to set you on fire through this stupid hat.
What a delightfully mean little brain you have. Just what we want. Here,
I love both of these characters. They're great.
think this smells like? Your doom!
I will have to leave you here. It's getting late and I have to sleep.
Alright, so good night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
I can't smell anything.
Curses!
Thanks to her cold, Lily's gonna get to keep her brain just a little longer.
Well, that head cold won't protect you forever, little girl. And when it's gone, you'll be sneezing a different tune. A tune in the key of brains.
Alrighty. Again, you do not have to find that cutscene, and if you don't, you can make it through an entire playthrough without ever seeing it. Lots of nice little story beats they incorporated in totally optional ways. Now, if we head this way, we'll reach the asylum's garden. And why, yes, there's one of our hosts there as well, but not the host whose stage we'll be tackling next. Oh, there's Kitty's.
Kitty's brain. You know, I hate to say it, but it is better groomed than the rest of the brains.
This is Gloria von Guten, and her stage, in terms of physical space, is one of the smallest in the entire game, but has a very interesting mechanic informing it. We'll be taking her stage on after the one I have planned
Thank you, all
next.
of you. You're all so kind. You make a girl so happy.
Yeah, so she's also a little out of sorts, and she sees us as, let's see.
Oh, you found my old
Oh, whoops, we accidentally grabbed the trophy.
that thing away before somebody hurts themselves on that gleaming metal claw-like part on the top. Say, would you like to hear the story of how I won that award, dear boy? Or are you trying to take it because you don't think I deserve it?
No, you deserve it.
I didn't take anything from you. I didn't ask to be famous. I just wanted you to love me. Hey!
What?
You're supposed to be dead! Ah!
Yeah, she's going to need a lot of help, and also won't let us take that trophy for now. So we're going to have to help her learn how to control her emotions. Even though her emotions aren't the problem here, I'm pretty sure she's implied to have more or less bipolar disorder.
No, wait! Don't listen to him! Retreat!
And here's Fred.
Battle is ours!
Fred Bonaparte.
This is our moment of glory.
Shut up, you loon.
The battle can't be won. We're gonna lose it.
I'm afraid you lost it years ago, Fred. Now pipe down over there. I am the orderly, and I run a quiet, peaceful, insane asylum. Understood? Oh, now see? You've disrupted Mr. Tagley's art therapy session.
Le jour de gloire est arrivé.
Whatever.
Yeah, so old Fred here is going to be our next stop on our whirlwind tour. Mr. Tegley, the gentleman who threw a painting out of the window up in that tower, is host of my favorite stage in the entire game, and also presents a character moment that really, really speaks to me. I think perhaps Psychonauts at its most relatable. Really can't wait to share his mental world with you. But first things first, let's get... Is this Maloof's brain? It is!
Better give Maloof's brain to Mikhail ASAP so we can protect it.
Remember, every brain we gather is a little bit of additional health. This one is... Well, if we could see... Oh, Chloe!
How Chloe sneezed this one through that helmet, we'll never know.
A lot of the brains are just kind of lying out and about, which makes expanding our health bar by just a little bit quite an easy thing to do. We can see Fred is trying to play some game or another with himself. The crows have a brain in a jar over here. Which one is this? Oh, it doesn't matter. Smash it. No! Dang it. Come back, come back, come back. Well, they should bring it back down before too long.
Okay, everybody who's still in the army, please raise your hands, unless you're dead.
There we go.
Chops.
Oh, good old Chops. Like him quite a lot. We'll gladly take that brain. There's Mr. Tegley's tower. Spanner says a man should not play with himself outside.
Just because I can't see you doesn't mean I'm not watching.
So the crows are supposed to come back down once we leave their spawn point, but they're not this time. That's fine. Let's talk to poor old Fred to see what's going on.
Sir?
My name is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Excuse me. Mr. Bonaparte.
I only think I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. Do not listen to the weakling. He denies his lineage because he fears it. You'll have to excuse me. I'm busy losing a battle with my sanity here. For France!
Well, to conclude today's stream, let's see what's going on in old Fred's noggin, eh? Keep in mind, this world is my least favorite of the three available to us, and it's still absolutely stunning. Welcome to Waterloo World. So yeah, the entire world appears to be this small, but very elegant little stateroom, inhabited by Fred and a caricature of Emperor Napoleon I of France. Yeah, this one's gonna be weird. I love that you could see both a bust of Napoleon and a bust of Fred here. Well, what's going on, guys?
Who's winning?
Nobody's winning. Want to know who's losing? The Bonaparte family name.
Look, I forfeit, okay?
Spinner's S, is that a game of Civ?
Napoleon Bonaparte wins again.
Oh, well, it's
Real
hex-based.
Napoleon Bonaparte? I mean the imaginary real Napoleon
So
Bonaparte?
yes.
Yeah, I'm actually related to him. Can you believe it?
Shut up! Stop telling people that shameful fact. I don't even want to be here. But when this sad excuse for a Bonaparte lost a simple game of war to a feeble-minded invalid, I just could not take it anymore. I was forced to take control, and I will stay in control until I beat the love of victory into this degenerate swine who dares to call himself a Bonaparte.
No, really, great-great-great-grandpa Napoleon, I do love victory, like, a ton. I love it so much, you can go now, I swear. Your move.
So Napoleon is forcing Fred here to play a game of strategy with him until he wins, in order to make him like a proper military commander, somebody who's, you know, capable and valorous and all of that, while Fred is an extremely apathetic guy.
Who's winning now? Who's winning now?
What do you think?
So if we want to help Fred out, we're gonna have to get a little more hands-on. We're going even deeper. Welcome to Waterloo World proper. It's, a lot, and it works very differently from every other stage in the game. I love this one.
The opponent is actually trying to win?
And I love the design of Napoleon's throne while we're at it.
Then let the game truly begin. Send in my best soldier. You, destroy that bridge for France! For France! I hate your stupid bridge. This is how much I hate you. Ha ha! Suck on that bridge! Ah, yes. Now I shall go torment this poor peasant over here. Ha ha!
Oh man, now look. The bridge is broken and I can't move my pieces past it anymore. I quit. Napoleon, you win.
No, we don't forfeit. We're gonna beat you, Mr. Genetic Memory of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Haha! I like your je ne sais quoi, your joie de vivre. Maybe you will teach my long-legged nincompoop a lesson, eh? Alors.
Alright, so this is where we're going to leave it, but suffice it to say, friends, there's a lot waiting for us here in Waterloo World, and I hope that you'll join me tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or 8 p.m. Central European Time, for the continuation of Psychonauts, which, given that we're not bouncing back and forth between the Brain Tumbler and the camp also too often, will probably see us play through all 3 of the main Asylum stages, the last of which, again, really moves me. It's beautiful, its story is kind of relatable in many ways, it's something special, so I hope you'll join me for that. That will also conclude my straight run of broadcasts here as part of the Overanalyst Network, during our regular time slot, I mean. And I won't be with you again until Wednesday, I want to say, so Tuesday, Seth will be back streaming. Be sure to tune in for that as we continue on into the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining me. We got a lot done today, and I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I'm enjoying sharing it with you all. Thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.